everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
Shavawaki, Chinamu Kikirani, Tsai Shavakirani, Tsai Makikirani. I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this is calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this. What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll...
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my babies fall out, this was your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me? My baby fall out. This is your fault, There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush out, cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming for the last time. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Fine, how are you? Have a seat. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Misa Kochata.
Pink, 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 pink.
Happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men, sex with men.
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy SimpCast Sunday. Happy Columbus Day weekend. Indigenous Peoples Day weekend. Happy Keanu Thompson wedding weekend. I'm seeing some pictures. She looks beautiful. Gino looks, like Gino. I can't wait to see more pictures. Oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't be there. The bean is too freaking little. I couldn't swing it, but it's okay. We're having an awesome show tonight. Before we start talking about some fun topics, thank you for coming, by the way. Thank you for watching SimpCast. Best show on YouTube. Best people on YouTube. Talking about all the hot topics of the day. And guess what? This week we have a sponsor. That's right. Your girl's moving on up in the world. Who is it sponsored by, you ask? Oh, it's the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt. Let's learn all about it, shall we?
The Great U.S. Treasure Hunt. We've delivered winners from all over the U.S., awarding thousands in prize money. We've hidden 10 coins in public. And for the first time, we give the clues to their exact location in a comic book format. 10 states, 10 coins, 10 clues, $10,000. One comic book. The Great U.S. Treasure Hunt. The hunt begins October 15th. Order now. thegreatustreasurehunt.com.
Ooh, what does all that mean, you ask? I'll tell you. With this ad read that I haven't updated at all. The Great U.S. Treasure Hunt returns in 2024 with $10,000 in prizes up for grabs. They've hidden 10 coins in 10 states, and the clues to their exact location are in a comic book, much like this one, which mails October 22nd. They had to push back the date a little bit because of the hurricanes, plural. Order now with promo code CMP to get $5 off the package. Go to thegreatustreasurehunt.com for full details. You can team up with hunters from across the country to split the prize money. $500 for the solver, $500 for the finder of coin. Like, for example, if you have a friend in Texas and I'm in New York, and the coin ends up in Texas, we can scheme together, but I can have the person in Texas go get the coin. Get it? Get it? The coins are distributed all over the country. 5 are in states west of and east of the Mississippi. 5 different time zone. Either Hawaii or Alaska is guaranteed to have a coin. At least 2 states that border the Pacific Ocean. At least 2 states that border the Atlantic Ocean. At least 2 Gulf Coast states. At least 2 Great Lakes states. At least 2 state capitals. 2 states that border each other. Coins are hidden, not buried, so you won't be needing that shovel or metal detector. Clues are hidden in a comic book. 10 puzzles on 2-page spreads. You can use the text, the illustration, or possibly both together to solve for an exact location in the U.S. The Great U.S. Treasure Hunt has given away over $40,000 in the past, and in 2024, we'll give away at least 10,000 more. Coins are similar to challenge coins. They have a unique serial number on the rim. That's what she said. Oh, it looks like that. How fun. All books are mailed via first class mail on October 22nd. There's no guarantee what day it will arrive on. That's up to your local post office. No clues will be released on the website, YouTube, or any other social media for at least 2 months. So solve the puzzles in the book, partner with someone to find the coin, and enjoy your victory. And don't be in my DMs asking me for clues, because I'm not going to give them to you. Okay, because they wouldn't trust me with the clues. Okay, that's the truth. So check it out, thegreatustreasurehunt.com. Woohoo! Get out in the world, guys. Go do something with your lives. Okay, mega props to the SimpCast panelist who is on time. And look, all you have to do to be on time is really show up within the first half hour, because I'm going to be late. And then the intro is 10 minutes long. And then I just did that little read. So I give you guys ample time. But it's all good. I like when shows are like a random haphazard mishmash of whatever. What else? That's all. Subscribe, please. I'm inching closer and closer to 100K on YouTube. I'm going to put the plaque right here. Or maybe I'll put it right here. Our first panelist can tell me where it will go. You know her. You love her. She's a blonde bombshell. Welcome back to SimpCast. Carmen Smith-Studer. Are you muted? You're muted. I love it. She's muted.
Good Lord, I need somebody to run everything for me. Am I still coming in and out, or is it better?
The chat will let us know.
Okay.
You were
I hope
slightly
it's
choppy.
working.
Night Owl says, "Thank you for always bringing us joy and laughter." Oh my gosh,
Yes,
really?
I
Always?
agree.
Thank you, Night Owl. You are
She's-
and will always be an awesome lady. My gosh, just coming out the gate with a compliment like that, Night Owl. Appreciate you.
So very kind.
What is new, Carmen? Catch us all up on what has been going on with you lately.
Just having fun. Was traveling a bunch, going to Jackson Hole and San Diego and different places this summer. And today I made focaccia bread the first time ever from
Focaccia
scratch.
bread?
Sourdough focaccia bread. It was delicious.
How long did that take?
I started it yesterday because I use sourdough. It takes longer unless if you use dry yeast, it doesn't take as long. It's so funny because I put it in this bowl, and this morning I woke up and it was like literally like coming out of the bowl. It was ready to go.
It was rising.
It was. Yes, it was.
I am very intimidated by bread. I have wanted to bake my own bread since the pandemic. That's when it became very trendy to bake your own bread. And really, I think that may have been my only chance, because it was before the baby. And it's like, when are you going to have that much time?
Exactly.
But you know what? I think in hindsight, we all were like, oh, if you had sat us down and told us all, like, you're going to have a year or two, really, license in something. But a lot of us spent it like probably freaked out for a couple months, and then a lot of us had to work remotely for a while at our day jobs. Yeah, and then a lot of us are like going down internet K-holes, trying to finding out truths about what's going on. So
That was the main thing for me. I was like learning all kinds of new terms like bole and Freemasons and all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Women shouldn't cook bread. It might get a yeast infection. William, I don't think you know anything about bread baking or yeast infections. That is funny.
Yeah, I got really into sourdough, and then I was Dane, my son, was like, "Hey, mom," he's like, "Try making that at this Italian sandwich," and so we were gonna make that, but he blew me off.
Your son blew you off? How dare he?
I
You
had to eat
pushed
the
him out of
sandwich all by
you.
myself. He had a better option, I guess.
I will remind, in case the bean ever mouths off at me or just like really does anything I don't like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just show him pictures of me in the hospital. Like, look, this is me before I pushed you out for hours and I had to take various drugs so that you could come out. And I'll be like, I don't know. I would remind him of that every day. I don't know if you do that.
I think that's a pretty much of a go-to for a mom for sure.
Yeah, just guilt. It's gonna be a lot of guilting. Mark of reality. Hello, Mark. I like how Drunk 3PO showed Star Wars Theory around Disney World. Now Star Wars Theory knows where every last good bathroom is. Oh yeah, that was funny. I remember that video. Yes, Star Wars Theory will be here in a little while. I think he is finishing up dinner. But that's cool. That's cool that you've been traveling around, Carmen, and like living life and doing things I'm jealous of. No, it's okay. I like my life.
They really
too.
were amazing. Where I was in Jackson Hole was so beautiful and just amazing. Like everyone should be able to experience that. It is
Where is Jackson Hole?
Wyoming.
Oh, I thought it was near Jacksonville. Because I just think of like Jacksonville, Florida. Like it just makes me think of holes.
Well, if you haven't been to Jackson Hole, you should go and definitely try to be there in the summer unless you like to ski because it's pretty treacherous in the winter.
I can't wait to get back snowboarding again. I couldn't go last year because I was pregnant. The year before that, the conditions were just horrible. I think, and then the year before, we maybe didn't go 2 seasons ago, because I think 3 seasons ago, the conditions were so horrible that we just were like, this is not even worth, because it's expensive to go. And unless you have like decent powder, like, I mean, we're not even asking for much. I'm just asking for these mountains to like cover the whole thing in snow. There were so many like brown patches and icy patches. We tried going in New York, a bunch of different places. We went on this one mountain that's like, I think in Massachusetts, or maybe it's like the border of New York and Massachusetts. I don't even know if the states border each other. That's how dumb I am. But we tried many mountains and it was horrible. And people keep saying, "Oh, you got to go out west, like Utah."
Yeah.
So that seems
Well, that's just, I remember we live in Beaver Creek, and I remember being in the lift line, and somebody's like, "Oh, you live here?" Yeah. Like, I don't care what anyone says. We're from Europe. We've been to the Alps. The Rockies are the best. You're so blessed to have it. And I totally hated it. I hated skiing. I ended up being everybody's porter. I would drive everyone directly to the mountain, and it was wonderful for them.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, but the nice thing, like if you get your kids doing it young, but I started too old, I think. But like my kids started, and they're so good. My son is double black, scares the heck out of me. I can't even watch it. Like, show me his GoPro, and I'm like, no, I can't.
Speaking of double black, we have another guest here. It's Courtney.
Is that what you were referring to?
That was so appropriate.
I was just like, I don't know. I can never smoothly bring somebody in.
Well, it's a good thing I'm wearing a black top tonight. It made it a little bit more fitting.
No, Courtney is always, until I get my body back, Courtney is here to bring you all the cleavage you could possibly need.
She's the resident body.
I gotta be careful.
I bought a new Always leave them wanting more is what my grandmother would say. I'm like, shut up, grandma. First of all, our grandmas didn't understand what we had to go through. Okay. Grandma got married at 19. She graduated high school, found grandpa working at a sock store. Okay, of all places. She didn't have to go like find herself or backpack through Europe or like waste her years of her life being a feminist. She just was she took it so easy, and she took it so easy, like she didn't need, like, think about our grandparents. I don't know, I don't want to speak for everybody, but my grandma and grandpa, they didn't need knee replacement or hip replacement. Like I feel like they lived very easy lives. And then we have like my parents' generation. Everyone got cancer. Everyone needs like replacements. Everybody, like, I feel like the boomers like lived hard.
Yeah. Well, because like I think about it now, I'm like, okay, my great grandma, I don't remember her having like any health problems at all. And then I think about all of my grandparents, and like the only grandma that I had health problems, she was a fucking chain smoker, raging alcoholic, she ate like garbage, and she died before all of them.
Yeah.
And she also was like in and out of the doctor. Well, yeah, she was trying to get me to date her doctor for a minute there, and then she died a couple days later. I was like, Grandma, you didn't even introduce me to him. What the hell? You set me up. You thinking that I'm about to date a doctor? You're like, oh my God, you're gonna think he's so hot. You have to come with me to the next appointment, okay? I'm like, yes, Grandma, I love it. But and then 3 days later, died. I'm like,
And then grandma's final words were, he's actually a chiropractor. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, dodge that bullet.
I don't think
That's
anyone's
so
ever
cute.
set me up with somebody.
Not my grandma. She was always trying to break
Right.
me up with somebody.
Really? Grandma was
My
like,
grandma was
Yeah.
kind of like that too, but with my mom.
yeah.
Like
Your
she
mom would try to
hated my
break you up?
dad. No, my grandma, like, she hated my dad. She hated every guy that my mom dated after my parents got divorced. And then I think it was just because I was single the whole time my grandma was alive that she was the opposite with me. Because my mom was always in a relationship where I was like, nah, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Whatever. And she's like, no, yeah, you should date this guy. He's very cute. He's very cute. I'm like, Grandma, are you gonna freaking hate him and make me divorce him? Because I'm worried.
Did you say your grandma was single the whole time you knew her?
No, I was single the whole.
You
Well,
were
actually, my
single.
grandma was too. Actually,
You had a single grandma. That was unusual.
oh yeah, yeah. My grandparents
Back in
got
the day,
divorced
they
when my mom
married
was like
better
11 or something like that.
You
Huh?
also, I think you can tell a lot about somebody when you see what they do after their spouse dies. Like my grandfather died first, and my grandma just like she laid low for a while, and then she eventually started like dating this other guy. And then my dad, like inside of a year, was dating somebody else after my mom died.
I think it is different though if
Yeah.
someone dies slow. I don't know how your mom, went swiftly or not, but
It
sometimes
was
when somebody
slow.
dies slow, they've processed a lot of the grief and a lot of the stuff before the person dies. And so,
You're right.
yeah.
While it's happening, like you actually grieve them while they're still alive, which is, I think, worse. Like I can't really process.
I
I
do
still haven't
too.
processed my dad's death at all. Like I still feel like I'm about to hear from him. Like I'm about to see him text me any day now.
Oh, that's such
So
a shitty feeling.
and you're like,
Well,
it's
this is just
surreal.
a real situation. It's something that's so far out of the realm of anything most people experience. Like it's
Would
not like you
have
can get advice
never
from very
guessed
many
it.
people.
Would have never guessed it. And I'm like, I don't know. You start thinking like, was his karma really bad? Did he do something bad in his life? Like what did someone do to deserve getting shot in the head? I don't know. I can't. Clearly I need to find a therapist and start talking about it. But oh,
That
I had
wouldn't
a
hurt.
time.
You've got your priorities straight though. You got to take care of your baby.
Thank God for the baby, because I would have been blackout drunk
Oh yeah.
several times a week for the last year, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Which which is
And
fun.
how old is he? Like 6 months now or so?
He's 6 months. He's 6 months exactly. 3
Yeah,
days.
so
I saw a
he's old enough to like take care of himself now, right?
6-month-old like water skiing the other day in a
What?
video. Like it was crazy. It was on this board and it was holding on and it had little goggles and a little
Bean
hat
is
and
gonna
like
he's gonna water ski. We're gonna get him snowboarding like ASAP, and I'm gonna take him in the pool also as soon as possible because I think
that's so smart. That's so
infants
smart. Both of
kind
mine
of
could swim by
innately
3.
I think humans like you innately know how to swim. It's just when you get older, like you kind of forget and then the fear sets in. So you got to learn a lot of these things before your brain talks you out of it, I guess.
True.
Oh, we see some photos from Keanu's wedding. They're starting to come out. Oh,
I can't believe you weren't there.
Yeah, I really ran it over so many times and it just was going to be
Sure.
too much with him. He's just too little. I thought,
Yeah.
oh, what if I pump like crazy? What if I pump 30 bottles, and give them to the mother and father-in-law? And I just was like, nope, he's going to have crazy separation anxiety. He's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him sobbing for 2-3 days straight. And then I was like, well, if I bring him, like, well, I can't bring him because what if it's like he's crying? I have to take him out I have to either pump or breastfeed every 2 hours. So, and then
Well,
like
I'm
3.
glad that you're still breastfeeding. That's awesome. You made
Thank
it
you.
to the 6-month mark. That's a big
It's
deal.
it's my biggest achievement. That's all I wanted. And now that I've made it to 6, I'm like, I got to make it a year. So who knows what'll happen.
Just don't be one of those mothers that wants to like push it to 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5.
You're like,
okay.
I
I used to
like,
think
middle school. You're like, it's time for lunch.
I used to think that if you can ask for it, you're too old for it. But I've been reading a ton, and actually, I'm wrong about it. And that it's not like we trust the CDC for anything, but they, among other places, say that like going till 2 is great, and that like something about like how humans are, they're actually
Yeah.
made to be weaned off like closer to 2. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to go at least 1. Here's
I wish
Blurry
I went longer
Kiki.
for sure.
I know it's like
Oh,
some
blurry Kiki.
Oh, look how beautiful. Oh my god. Oh,
Gino looks like Beetlejuice here.
Gino, it does look like Beetlejuice. Oh my god.
God, Kiki, oh my god, she looks
Does
amazing.
she looks so good. Look at the Skittles on the cake. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I
I don't know if
love
that's
classic Kiki.
I don't know if that's a cake or what. Oh, she's so beautiful. I went with her to the bridal shop because I took her to the place that I went. And I'm so happy she found something she loved. But that dress, she actually, because they have a little Italian woman who basically like I think sleeps in this bridal shop because they're like, come out, and they like play a little lute, like doo, 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 and she comes out and she literally comes
Little
out
Pied
from
Piper.
behind a curtain and she's like tiny, and she just zips around with a pincushion on her wrist. And she kept saying like, I want the slit higher, hike it up. And they said they're all Italian, they're like, this was the highest slit we ever had to do on any dress. We have never had to make a slit so high.
Well, I guess it is probably pretty high. I mean, it just still seems appropriate enough. Like you're not, risking like Bajango territory or anything. But
I mean, if she probably stands in a certain way and like tilts her pelvis forward, you could probably do a clit slip if you really wanted. But she's not really doing that. It's just to help you swish as you walk. And this dress actually came with like the middle part was more opaque, and she had them remove some of the material in the middle, which is another like cool creative decision she made. So it just looked awesome. It looked so
That's
beautiful.
so cool. Where did they go on their honeymoon?
Well, they just got married like a few hours ago. I don't know if they are going. This is hot off the press, like because their wedding was today. So
They might still
Got
be at the reception. We don't know.
They're probably still doing it. And
Oh,
I
for
know I
sure.
sent Keanu the link. I was like, please no pressure. Like, enjoy your wedding. Only if you're like hammered and want to pop in for 5 seconds to send her the link. But now I regret sending her the link because I'm like, she's gonna feel like I'm just, where are you? It's Sunday, you know.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. That'd be
And I
amazing if
kept
she did pop in, just buried down. I would love
It
that.
would be. And I kept telling her, because if there's one thing I learned from my wedding is like, just make it your sole focus to be as present as you possibly can. Because I remember being mad that the Trump impersonator missed his cue, that he was late, that the band wasn't like playing him on right. And I remember being annoyed. I remember being very preoccupied with like, I had like a plainclothes or undercover. I don't know if they're the same thing, but I had like a cop there. Like I was worried about being swatted. So many things. So I remember I told them both, I'm like, don't sweat the small stuff. You have to just like, even 2 days before your wedding, just be like, I'm letting go of the wheel. I am not going to be worried about anything because things will go wrong, but you can't let it steal your peace. And you have to just be super present. And I didn't say this, but I'm like, it might be the last time you see some of these people. So
yeah, that's true. You never know.
Yeah, you just never know.
Well, then it's like, I mean, weddings are expensive. You deserve to enjoy it. You shouldn't have to worry about all the different details that are going on. That's why, I mean, that's the one thing about hiring a wedding planner. Whether or not it's in your budget, you should make it in your budget, because then like let them handle that kind of stuff, right? Like let them worry about when the Trump impersonator is missing their cue or whatever, because you shouldn't. You just dropped a shit ton of money on this party. You should be just having the time of your life.
Yeah. And like another thing on your wedding is like, you're not going to be able to eat and drink as much as you think you will be able to, because you're just going to be so busy.
Yeah. I know Zia was saying that after her wedding, she was like, I want to go to Cheesecake Factory. Like, did you not have food? What's going on here? But I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, you end up getting That's like so people going to hungry. In-N-Out after the Oscars.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
those
just going to
people.
have, if I ever get married, I'm just going to have a McDonald's food truck hanging out anyway.
Really?
Yeah. It'll be the most white trash, simple situation you've ever seen in your life. Just
like when Trump had McDonald's at the White House.
Yeah, it's gonna be like McDonald's food truck, a karaoke machine for entertainment. My brother will probably officiate unless we have like a mutual friend that wants to do it. There we go. Party on, everyone.
Anybody can officiate. You just take like a kind of a simple class. I think you can do it online even.
Yeah, my brother did it within I think in like a day, and he did it for my aunt and uncle for their wedding years ago. So if anyone wants to get married, I know a guy.
Wow.
He probably doesn't want to do it, but I'm just saying. I'm not really offering his services. He's probably gonna say no, but
oh my gosh. Yeah. Keanu will probably talk about it, but she had to get a different officiant, because the one she asked at first, the one that was like kind of used to be a friend of hers, demanded that she pay for his flight and hotel.
Oh wow.
I was like, what do you think we're made of money? Like, what? It's just, oh my god, it made me laugh so much, this guy.
Not surprised. I know exactly who you're talking about. I remember I actually witnessed some of the conversations, and I was like, this is not happening. It's not gonna happen.
I just can't believe, like, oh my god. Especially considering like Keanu, who will just ask for nothing. She's just like the easiest person. Nicholas Gurr. Carmen, you are drop dead gorgeous. I'll eat your bread.
Wow.
I'll eat that sourdough. Aw. Wow. Nicholas Gurr wants to eat your bread.
Wow, Nick. That's amazing.
I don't know if I should say thank you or not. Carmen's dad will not allow it. Push-ups, Courtney.
We
Hey,
love
push-ups.
push-ups. Push-ups again. My grandfather was a soldier in World War II and met my grandmother in Belgium when she stopped him from walking into a minefield. That's so
Wow.
dramatic. That's like a movie. And I'm sure whenever she gets mad at him, she's like, I should have let you walk into that minefield.
Oh,
I hope she does. That's the
How
only time she ever has
romantic.
a cigarette in her hand.
That's fun. Or she just lied. She was like, I don't go over there. It's all mines.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Oh, it's an orange boy from K-Max. Thank you,
K-Max.
K-Max. K-Max. Speaking of Star Wars, Chrissy, did you ever hear Darth Vader when he was voiced by David Prowse? Totally different, and Courtney did not prepare me for how weak Vader sounded voiced by him. All Darth Vader fans on the panel. Ooh, I don't know
Yeah.
about this.
David Prowse. Wow. It is shocking at first when you hear David Prowse do his Darth Vader lines.
Really?
Because you're so used to Darth Vader, like James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, when I'm like, how are people not laughing their asses off this whole time? Like, how these what great actors to have these incredible moments on screen, and you just hear it's David. I can't replicate it for you. I apologize, but it is it's just really funny. I think they should release those versions of the original.
God, I wonder if this is it.
trilogies.
I wonder if this is it. A snippet.
Find the passengers of this vessel. I want them alive.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That is
Amazing.
so funny. It doesn't even sound like him.
And a traitor. Take her away.
It was hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, it's like a joke. It's like
Oh, so scary. And like the thing is like he's huge, and that suit is terrifying. Like I still will watch A New Hope, and when like Obi-Wan is wandering around the Death Star looking for Darth Vader, and then he just magically appears at the end of the hallway with his lightsaber. Every time I'm like, oh god, never. And even though I'm expecting it, I know I've seen the movie like a bajillion times.
He's a
it's like it's a
haunting
very,
presence.
yeah, it's a very scary looking suit, and then you hear that, and you're like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. The breathing.
Oh man, the breathing was terrible in Empire Strikes Back, by the way.
Terrible, scary, or
So-
terribly done?
It was timed wrong, so it didn't sound like he was breathing. Like he'd be in the middle of talking, and then you'd hear the mid sentence. I'm like, that's not what. He's not pushing a breath out. He's just speaking. It doesn't sound like a right. Like it just.
They didn't time it
It's
up
very.
well.
Yeah, it is. It's very confusing. It took me a while to fully understand what the intention was behind that sound, because I
Carmen
didn't think it was for breathing.
Carmen was concerned that the theme of tonight was Star Wars, and she's like, I don't know anything about Star Wars. I'm like, no, it's just this guest that's coming on, this guy named Star Wars. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know. I don't know anything.
Like, come on another day. I don't know anything.
It's gonna feel like a pop
I'm gonna
quiz.
fail all the tests.
Yeah. We should quiz Carmen right now. Does anybody have any readily
Yeah.
available Star Wars quizzes to give to Carmen?
100%.
Let's find one. Star Wars.
I mean, I would
quiz.
probably fail it too.
That's
Like
so
I mean, I know, like I'm a fan, and I've
No,
seen.
I was like,
I've seen
oh
some
gosh,
videos
I'm
on
just
it.
gonna sit there and be super quiet and just smile a lot because I don't know any of it. My son loves it though, and then I sent him a text and I was like, "Do you know this person?" And he's like, "I watch him all the time."
Oh, that's fun. Let's see. The hardest Star Wars quiz you will ever take.
I did buy my son those like really expert like lightsabers back in the day, and he and his friends would take them out in the neighborhood at night and terrorize everyone.
Wow.
That's awesome.
They
That is
did,
good.
and they all had them, and it was pretty funny actually.
What is the first line of dialogue spoken in A New Hope? Is it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away? Did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor. Or R2D2, where are you?
I would say a long time ago.
But the question is spoken.
Spoken.
Yeah. You know what? Even I don't know this, but I think it's the second one. Did you hear that they shut down the main reactor? I think it's that one.
No,
Okay.
the last one, wouldn't it? Yep, she's right. Look at her go.
Oh, green is correct?
Oh, I assumed.
I don't know. I don't know. How
I assume.
What color is Mace Windu's lightsaber? Purple?
Yep.
Look at her go.
Oh.
Imagine, you know what it's supposed to be.
So glad you're here, Courtney. I would've-
You know it's supposed to represent, right?
His dick?
Yeah.
Really?
That was my guess because the thing is he just asked. Like there's like actual video footage of him talking to George Lucas, and he's like, so like what colors lightsabers do we get? And he's like, oh, like you got blue and green for the good guys, red for the bad guys. And he's like, oh well, are there purple lightsabers? Can I have a purple one? He's like, you can have a purple one if you want. And so they just gave Samuel L. Jackson a purple lightsaber. And I was like, I guarantee he wanted that for his for
his eggplant.
Yeah.
All right, here's a fun fact about I had not watched any of the Star Wars movies until I met Frank, which was in 2014. But the first time I heard, so the answer to this question, the first time I heard the name of this character was actually on the movie Can't Hardly Wait, where the nerds are up on the roof of the garage and they're planning how they're going to get inside the party. And there's one nerd that goes in, and there's two that stay behind, and they're playing with action figures. And the first time he said the name of this character, I swear to God, for years until I met Frank and saw the movies, I thought the name of this character was Grandma Tarkin. I didn't know it was a man. I didn't know anything about it.
Grandma
I was
Tarkin.
I was like, it's Grandma Tarkin. I was like, Grandma Tarkin. I was like,
so you actually know
wow,
this character's name.
a cool old lady. I do now. Yeah. It's of course Grandma Tarkin.
It's Grandma Tarkin.
It's Grandma Tarkin.
Look at you
I wish I could
go.
find that spot. Oh, fealty. God, if you could find that spot, nerds on the garage roof and Can't Hardly Wait. It's like towards the end of the movie, before the party scene. How does Boba Fett die in Return of the Jedi? Oh, I know this.
Yeah.
Yep.
They said this is hard. I feel like this is not hard because there's no anyway. Keep going.
And Boba Fett is the model
Bounty hunter.
that they used to make all the other stormtroopers from.
That makes sense.
He's the clone, like that they.
Oh yeah. From the Clone Wars.
Clone
Okay.
Wars.
Yeah. Because Jango Fett was the one that they made the.
That was
and
his
Boba
dad.
Fett Boba Fett was he wanted I want one for myself as my kid or whatever.
What character from the Carmen? I promised her it would have nothing to do with Star Wars, but here we are. Which is from the prequel trilogy makes a surprise
I won't know.
appearance in Solo.
I don't know because I
think I did see.
I
Solo.
saw this once, but I was so angry that
I think it's one of these two.
Yeah, I feel like we would remember
Dooku
Jar
or
Jar Binks,
Maul?
right?
Dooku or
Let's see here.
Maul?
Probably
Solo.
I'm trying to because Solo.
Maybe it's Dooku.
It's probably Dooku. I
We
think
need
was dead
Anna.
by then, right? Because it isn't Solo is like kind of after the prequels, but before, right? Because Han
chat is
Solo isn't
saying-
that old, right?
Chat is
So-
saying Darth Maul. I'm going to defer to the chat.
Yeah, I think it's Maul. I think it's Darth Maul because I think Count
Oh,
Dooku
look
already
at
had
you
his head
guys.
chopped off.
We are
Look at her.
correct.
She's 100% so far.
Who is this? It's Grandma Tarkin. Grandma Tarkin has had better days.
That's what the hell? Like Sebulba has that? Yeah,
Watto,
Sebulba. God,
Rugernos. That sounds like a slur.
What's Sebulba?
Sebulba. Wouldn't it be funny if we do this when Star Wars 3 gets here? Like I can answer these, and I barely know anything. Luke Skywalker's uncle.
I'm
and aunt.
impressed with you, Chrissy. You're doing great.
Really? Thanks. I don't know shit. Luke Skywalker's uncle and aunt.
Baru.
Baru?
Yeah. Aunt Baru.
Aunt Baru.
This can't be hard.
She looks like she's 9 years old there. What does Luke Skywalker do when Rey first hands him his lightsaber? Doesn't he throw it? I think he throws it away because the prequel trilogies were trash.
You mean the sequel trilogies?
Right. Sequel, prequel. The Han Solo quote. It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than blank
12.
Wow.
God, Han Solo is really hot.
I was gonna say I actually don't see what the big deal is about him.
Oh,
when he was young.
Listen,
here.
if he
Carrie
left
Fisher probably boned him. But
I never thought he was cute back in the day.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
he's
I'm just gonna
not
say
my
if he
type.
left my text
He was
unread,
crooked,
I
like his
would
whole
be
face is
I would accept
crooked.
it. And that's okay. It's
Oh
he
my
has
God.
character.
Hold on. Field team may have found something, although I don't think he did.
If this is
the
anything
scene-
like that Prodigy karaoke video we watched, fire him.
All right. We will set up
William.
behind the pool
This
house
is
right
William.
there. This is me.
This is me.
You are Grand Moff Tarkin.
You are Grandma
Boba
Tarkin. Tell me.
Okay, that
It does not sound
It
like
does sound
that
like
sounds
that.
like grandma.
Guilty.
You
This
are
is
Grandma
exactly what I
Tarkin.
needed. Thank you. This is exactly what I needed. Listen very closely.
There. This is me. You are Grand Moff Tarkin, and you are Boba Fett.
Wait. How come he gets to be Boba Fett?
Really, it doesn't matter. All right, fine. You're Boba Fett. You're Grand Moff Tarkin.
I don't want to be Grandma Tarkin.
Especially when he says it. I don't want to be Grandma Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
I don't want to be Grandma
wanna be
Tarkin
Probably didn't
either.
read the script.
You know what?
This movie's like 100 years old now.
I've never heard of this movie either.
What?
Can't hardly
What?
wait.
It was like
Oh, no.
peak Jennifer Love Hewitt. Peak.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peak
I
Jennifer
love
Love
Jennifer
Hewitt for
Love
sure.
Hewitt. I got to
Literally,
meet
this
her in
movie
person.
is like 95% Jennifer Love Hewitt's boobs, 5% everything else.
Perfect. Yeah, we love it.
She is seriously so much in person. It's insane. Like I
Mhm.
didn't even think that was possible, but she actually is. It's wild.
Can
Because most
most
people look
person daily got to hit that? What?
camera.
Ugh.
And she's
don't
really
understand it.
sweet. She bought my daughter like the cutest little virgin drink because we were at this hotel and she sent a drink over because I had known her mom and like some of the other people that she was with. And she saw Carla drinking like 7-Up out of a martini glass.
Really?
so
Wait,
she
Jennifer
sent her
Love
a
Hewitt
few-
bought your daughter a drink?
not a drink, a virgin drink. Like it was just in a beautiful thing and it had
Even
chocolate
still,
all over
that's
it. And
really neat.
it was so sweet. It was so sweet.
Just getting your daughter hammered.
Wow.
Right? No, it was some sort of ice cream drink. It was cool.
Oh, and then there was a great
Oh,
scene
cute.
where Seth Green gets locked in a bathroom with this like chubby redhead, not me. And they end up
They end
spoiler
up
alert.
banging in the
They
bathroom.
end up banging in the bathroom.
Yeah. Didn't she like catch him trying to take pictures of his dick or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was
he
something really
like-
weird going on.
He was trying to like, I don't know, get condoms. He thought he was gonna hook up with this Asian chick. I think he was like, I don't know, washing his ass in the sink or something.
Oh.
He was doing something like
Oh.
preparing himself.
Mm.
Anyway,
What's the title of that movie?
I can't hardly wait. This is it's like one of my all-time favorites. It's like coming of age. It was right at that time, like the really good movies that came during the early aughts. This is the moment. This is the moment Amanda shows up at the party. Oh, oh my God, guys.
There they are.
This is when like they were like, we're all gonna break up with our girlfriends. We're gonna be single in college and like spread our seed, and then they all keep their girlfriends. Like him and Amanda break up, and then they all keep their girlfriends. And he's like, and then the cool guy, he becomes the loser at the end. And then he's like, someone's never called me a fag. It's so good.
Man, if that's like your biggest worry, dude, you're doing okay.
Because he was the best. He was the quarterback. He was the big man on campus. 1998.
I miss you so much. I haven't seen my boyfriend in 6 hours.
You doing, girls?
He has such a hateable face. Dudes, remember the game plan.
Remember the game plan.
And they're all like, no, we like our girlfriend.
What game plan?
Man,
Exactly. What game plan?
He was Dennis Reynolds before Dennis was Dennis.
Who's Dennis?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And he has like the Dennis system. Like, you're already like hot. You could get chicks. Why do you always have to have a plan and all this stuff? Like, you just show up. You already have like.
Here it is, guys. There's Amanda. I still want to get my hair looking like that. There's still time.
I forgot how like tiny she was.
She's tiny.
The thing is, I always remembered her boobs being like 58 times bigger than this.
I know, they don't
think
even
that,
look that big. They look normal.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, she has an incredible body.
Yeah, she's snatched
and I think
AF.
she probably had big boobs for her frame, especially back then. Because
because people back then
especially
weren't getting work done of any kind.
Yeah, people weren't getting work. Like fake boobs were only for like Playboy models and stuff,
Only
right?
for
Like
hookers. Yeah.
it was just like Jenny McCarthy, Pam Anderson. Not even all the Playboy models had them, right? So like that was definitely like, whoa, her boobs are huge on that body because it wasn't as commonly seen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my god. And
She's
was
so cute.
It was
Look
like
how cute
the
she is.
classic, like nice, like basic. She's basically like pumpkin spice latte chick. Like basic but gorgeous. Like
basic but
crowd
perfect.
pleaser.
Like why
Basic but
change
perfect.
this?
No one's gonna say no to a pumpkin spice latte. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No one's
I
gonna say
love
no.
this. Yeah. I'm not ordering something else.
Wow. What Sneaker Pimps. That's a great song.
Too
These were her.
cute.
Take me down,
Six
underground.
The ground beneath your feet. Do you guys remember your high school yearbook quotes?
No.
What?
No.
Not at all.
I had a Winston Churchill quote about I don't know, trying and succeeding. And
The only quote I
remember,
remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, I was kind of full of shit because like I used the quote to make it sound like I was like much wiser than I really was. I was like, this will make me sound smart. And it did. It worked.
Did you win like class clown or anything?
I deserve to be class clown. I should have been class clown and I should have got best hair. But the day that everybody voted, my hair looked like shit. So Jade Marcus got best hair. And for some reason, I didn't get class clown. I got most spirited though, because I would really go all out for Spirit Week, which is fine. But to this day,
I could see that. I
was
could see
snubbed.
that.
I was snubbed. I could have taken all three.
I love it. I was
Oh my
class
God,
flirt.
Erica, you were class clown and most spirited. That's awesome.
I didn't even get nominated for anything.
Erica. See, Carmen, this is how I know you were popular in high school. If you got class flirt, that's like one of the best ones.
Erica, by the way, it's good to see that you're safe. We hadn't heard from you in a few days and we got a little worried.
I was really worried.
Hopefully,
You
Charles
got
number 1
both?
shows up.
You got both, and you
I
were
got.
only allowed
I
to
also
pick
got
one?
femme fatale, but I thought it was something bad, so I was really sad for a little while. Until I found out what it meant.
They didn't tell you?
It was just listed somewhere. It wasn't like some
Oh.
announcement of,
Oh.
auditorium or anything. It's very unofficial back then.
You forget like
Back
how
then.
young these people were. And they're like, there's Amanda, there's Amanda. And he's like obsessed with her, but like in a way that you feel bad for him for. Like he's just too much. He like writes her all these notes, and like he should just have a little bit more, like if he had a little bit more riz, he maybe could have gotten
Wait,
on.
isn't this the
It's
movie
kinda-
where like in the beginning he wrote that weird letter about and called
Yes.
her boobs the large scoops of fat or something like that?
What? I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I think he accidentally turned it in like in
Oh
one of
my
his
God.
classes, and then it was read out in front of the class. I think that was in this movie. I
This is the girl-
definitely she
I
was
need
in
to
a
go
movie
see
where
this
that
movie now.
happened.
I need
This
to
is
go
the girl that
rent
ends
it.
up having sex with Seth Green.
And isn't she in love with him?
Yes.
something?
Yes. And then she reams him out for becoming a wigger. She's like, oh, you were cool, and then now you're this white rapper and you're like pretentious.
But she's not wrong.
She's not wrong, and he needed to hear it.
He did.
He's insane.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like gelling up his hair into spikes, and he's a skinny kid wearing like
With that like
very
upside down
baggy
visor on his head.
Binkos. Yeah, he looks retarded. So
He looked like AJ from Backstreet Boys.
yes, yeah. He's like, you just you can't deal with my flavor. You know, he sounds insane. He's like a white guy. He's not in the suburbs.
You can't deal with my flavor. Sir,
Yeah.
I could punt you across the room. Shut up.
Sir, you live in Connecticut.
Get him, Courtney.
What am I saying? What am I saying that's activating the fucking robot on my phone? I don't know what that is.
Oh, did she mistake you when you said sir?
Every once in a while, maybe that's it. Because every once in a while it turns on, and I'm like, I have never once consulted the AI of my phone, nor will I ever.
Right? I always turn
I
Siri
know.
off.
I'd rather learn the hard way, like humans were meant to. And she's like, "You're a loser. You need more swag." And it's crazy. Only in the movies could this happen, because this guy's hot. Like, he's good looking. I mean, not when he makes this face, but
I mean, he's dressed like a fucking idiot. Why? What's
Yeah.
sir?
Oh my god, I remember
Sir.
ringer tees. Oh, ringer tees. I thought I was so cool.
Take that button up off. What is your problem? You look like you're trying to be a gay pimp.
Yeah. Oh my god. And like then now you can kind of see how big her boobs are, like not fully. And her friends like don't really care. Are you okay? But they don't really care. Mike
Like-
looks like, look at Mike's face. He looks like he has a skinny, you know what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just
Yeah.
something about his thin, angular face that screams skinny
No
pea.
girth.
No girth on Mike at all. And that's where I believe if I were gonna do like, I don't know, what's it called in college where you do like a thesis? Maybe it's a thesis. I would say that's
gonna say,
where
a thesis?
his anger
Dissertation?
and his issues stem from. His lack of girth.
Yes. This is your thesis.
I'm like, Amanda's out here like, look, I can't have you cowbelling in me anymore. We're done. And, and Mike is just like, what do you mean? Dinner time.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Dinner
Oh,
belling. Did I
Lord.
mean dinner belling or cowbelling? I don't know. You guys understood. He has
I've
no-
never
I know,
heard of
I-
that.
age. Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of it before, but the second she said it, I immediately
Yeah,
had a
exactly.
visual.
Exactly. I did too.
Mhm.
Amazing.
He's upset. He's upset about that. He's like, ugh. He's like, ugh. They're like, oh, look what you did. We should go talk to her. And then they're like, well, we don't really care. Oh, this guy, look at him. What a look at it. Look at loser. He's
Oh
got a
my
backpack full of like sex equipment. He's got like a feather duster, lube.
A
He's
feather
Kama
duster
Sutra
for
ready.
sex?
Yeah.
You mean like a
Like a
whip?
tickler or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's a bunch of
Feather
stuff you would see at like a Romantic Depot type store.
I like
Right, like
watching him
Kama Sutra
watching him
stuff.
dust out my vagina. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I know what. I loved him in Sweet Home Alabama. Guy.
The gay pimp guy?
Yes, he was in Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh.
He was gay in that too.
Did any of you guys ever have like a big party in your house in high school?
Yeah.
I had one.
I did not. My sisters did, and they got so busted.
There was a brief time when we lived in this house that was like used to be I think it used to be a farm or something. So there was this like horse stall or whatever out like way
Stable?
off in the horse stable. And so like we would climb up to like the attic of it, I don't know what it's called, and bring our friends up there. So no, like our parents didn't know, or mom, I guess my mom, she wouldn't know. And so like we would have parties up there all the time.
Yeah,
that's
we used
awesome.
to have huge bonfire parties out in the middle of nowhere because people had tons of land. And so there was mostly outdoor parties where I grew up.
That's fun.
That's fun.
It was amazingly fun.
We were
My aunt used to
And it
live
was
in
back in the
in
day when cops didn't they actually cared about you, you know? And I remember being pulled over with my friend and she was driving and we had like a little 6-pack or something in the car. It was so stupid. And the cop literally all he did was call our parents, the parents' phone numbers, and then he confiscated the 6-pack and then let us go. Like it's so different than now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would let you go more, I think, back then.
No, they did. A lot of people got off of stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, especially when you're kind of
Maybe
more in
is
the
it
middle
just
of
because-
nowhere.
Is it more just because we were white?
Well, there's that.
They're
Pretty
like,
much everyone
"You
in my
run
town was white."
along. You're white. Get out of here.
It's fine.
Ma'am.
I do think that like the further away from the city you are, though, it's kind of more like that. Just
I don't know because my uncle was a cop and I remember him taking us to like Dunkin' Donuts or something when I was really little. And there was like some kids down the way and he's like, they look hungover, get them a coffee on me or something like that. And I just think it was very different back then.
Wow. But
Yeah,
it's like
that-
we're
I mean, that
supposed
makes
to be
sense.
buying the cops' coffees, not the other way around.
Right? But we got Dunkin' Donuts. That's pretty on spot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
He actually was John Wayne's bodyguard whenever John was in Chicago, which was kind of fun.
Oh wow. Like
Oh,
the
my.
John Wayne.
Yeah,
The
dude-
racist one.
It's not like the time like George Costanza had John Voight's car and he realized it was a different John Voight.
Oh, poor George.
Poor George. He
Man,
always-
George had it rough.
Yeah. But he also, I feel like, brought a lot of it on himself.
Yes.
True. He had a lot of
I don't
negativity.
feel sorry for George at all.
No.
He had it rough for a reason.
Because he was an a-hole.
Yeah.
I had one
everyone
party
should
in all of
be.
high school. One party, and it was a big risk. It was my parents were bringing. My brother was already in college. I guess was I a junior? Was I a sophomore? No, because they were taking my sister up to her school. She went to Binghamton, and it was either like a preview day or they were actually taking her to no, it had to have been like a preview day or something. I don't know. I don't remember why, but it was a college thing. They left me alone. And I called just a few friends to come over. And it literally, like in the
Never
movies,
worked.
it stemmed into this thing where it was like a phone chain. And then everyone came, which was scary, but also so exciting because I was like, oh my God, I do feel cool. Like everyone is
Yeah.
here. And I had such a small house growing up. I was embarrassed of my house. Like growing up, when I was little, I would have friends drop me off at the neighbor's house because I was so embarrassed at how small the house was. I swear to God, I would pretend that I lived next door, and which is so shitty because my house that I grew up in was actually the coolest because it was the first one on the block. My great grandfather built that house. So my mom's grandfather
gosh.
built that house with his fucking two
That's
hands. And I'm
so
like being a
badass.
shitty kid, like, oh, it's too small. Like I would try to petition my dad to attach the garage to the house so that the house would look bigger. I was like, please, Dad, please attach the garage. He's like, I can't. No, what do you think this is? I'm like, just try.
Just
And,
try.
I would have, and then all the
It's
other houses on the
easy.
block were like split levels, and mine was a Cape Cod. And the split levels like may not necessarily, I mean, it just was like they looked bigger, they were bigger, whatever. Who cares? What did I expect? My parents were like, as Kamala says, I grew up in a middle class family. And I was just always embarrassed at how small it was. And finally, and then everybody came to the party. I was like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Everybody's here. Like some people are in the house, some people are in the backyard. And it was exciting. And I remember I was picking up I was like cleaning up like diligently till the wee hours of the night. I was like picking up individual cigarette butts in the backyard, like on my hands and knees, picking up the butts because I was like,
Oh my
"Keep in
gosh.
trouble." And I remember Chris Zellis was staying late to also help me clean up, and then he kind of tried to almost corner me into a stairway, and I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, I don't need you to clean up like that.
Yeah.
And which is crazy. I should have
Oh
gone
my-
for it because I think I had a crush on him for like most of my schooling years. So he leaves. I think I clean up everything. Parents come back. Two things gave it away that I had this huge party. One was
garbage.
like no, not the garbage. One was the frame, the door frame going down to the basement was cracked on the side. There was a huge crack
no.
like in the door frame. I don't know, somebody body slammed someone against it, whatever. I didn't even notice. That was cracked. That I could have maybe explained away, but what I couldn't explain away was fucking Brian Riley. If you're watching this, this is
Brian.
fault. He left his whole goddamn backpack full of beers, just zipped up neatly, like in the basement. And I didn't even think to look at a backpack. And they opened it up. They're like, who's Brian? Who's Brian Riley? Did he come over with beers? And I was like, oh shit. And damn it, Brian.
Brian,
That's
take your fucking
hilarious.
backpack.
I know.
Not that hard. My
There's no
sisters,
pa-
when they had theirs, the reason they got caught was because, and they were so careful. They had it perfect. They had the garbage taken out by their friend. The friends took the garbage and threw it in the lot across the street. And then my dad started adding everything up, So they
Oh
were
man.
busted pretty quick.
Remember how disgusting beer was in high school? Like nobody liked it, but we all just drank it.
I mean, I still am not a fan.
We didn't have
Remember
vodka back then. We didn't have we couldn't just buy whatever.
Right.
We
Well,
got
we
good
could.
shit.
I hit that cusp of when also, even though it was 21 when I was in high school, I could walk into any gas station as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, however old, and go
Wow.
buy. Yeah, it would just give it to you. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wine coolers were like a delicacy. Like if you knew someone who had
yeah.
a wine cooler connect, you'd be like, get them
And
in
all my
here.
friends
miss
drank
wine
Austin
coolers.
Spumante.
Yeah. I remember not knowing when I first go to the first bar I would go to was McKeeb's by Hofstra on the island, and I didn't understand how to order a drink. I didn't know you could literally put anything with anything, but I would listen to what other people around me would order, and I'd be like, oh, I have to remember what they ordered so that I sound legit when I'm ordering my drink. So for 2 years, I drank Midori sours, not because I liked them, but because I could just remember that was a drink. Like I could go up to a bar, say Midori sour, and I wouldn't get thrown out of the place.
Oh man. I drank
Whatever it
rum
takes.
and Diet Coke for the longest time.
Did you
See,
guys
that's an
have fake
actual drink.
IDs?
Yes.
No.
What? Yeah, I had mine. I think mine was Illinois. Where did I get it? I must have gotten it in the city somewhere. Yeah, I think I probably got it
Yeah, that's where I grew
near
up, was in
near
Illinois.
Chinatown. I think it was really
That's so
bad
funny.
too.
My sisters used to steal mine when I was actually 21 and go all over the place and lose them.
Oh, the disrespect.
I ended up
Right?
Come
I think
on.
I gave my ID to maybe like a younger girl on the swimming and diving team. I forget who.
That is so cool you were a diver.
I miss it. It was really
Did you
cool.
go off, like, platforms? Like,
No,
were you a
platforms are only really popular, like, where it's warmer, so, like,
Mhm.
California, Florida,
Right.
or if you go somewhere like Indiana, where they just have more of those facilities, like, they have more platforms, and there's no real like, people on the East Coast are not really into diving.
Yeah, my dad was a diver, in college, and he had somebody that would sponsor him for the Olympics or whatever, because he was
Where did
really
he
good.
go?
He went to University of Illinois, and, he had us diving when we were very, very young. So I have been off of a 5-meter platform, and I would
Alright.
never go
That's not
any
too
higher
bad.
than that. Like, oh my gosh. I went up to the 7-meter, and I remember looking down and going, "Nope, nope, nope, not doing it."
Once you go up
It
7, like,
is
10 is really nothing. It's and, like, once you go up 5, 7 is also nothing. So, basically, if you're gonna do 5, you
Oh,
might as
I
well do
thought there was a
10.
huge difference. That it's impressive though,
It
and
just
I'm
seems
amazed that you can do that because
it just looks
it's a lot
scary,
of
but
work. I was always afraid too of hitting my head on the board. I was much older
on
the
the
first time I ever
platform?
did an inward. I was
Okay.
in my 40s
Well
before I did an inward. They scared me.
it's all just about physics. Like, the people that hit their heads this is what I always used to teach the kids, like, if you're timid coming off the board, like, you're gonna get if you're unsure and timid going off the board, you're gonna be unsure and timid in the air, and that's when you end up hitting your fucking head. But if you're decisive, you get your arms through, and you fucking chuck
Yeah.
that thing, like, you're gonna spin away from the board and be fine. So,
Yes, yeah.
you just can't, like, puss out. Oh, I miss it. I miss, like, my strange methods, like and they were all things I picked up from other diving coaches, like teaching a little kid how to do a back dive. I would just pick them up by their ankles and hold them, over the side of the board, and I would just wait. I would just wait, like, so the way you do it is it's a 1 meter, so it's 3 feet off the ground. What's gonna happen?
Right.
And,
Right.
that you put it on, like, the smallest setting, so you put it on, like, a 1 on the fulcrum, so that it's not very bouncy going out there, so it's you and the little kid going out to the end of the board, it's not super bouncy. They sit on their behind, but their back is facing the water, right? So their feet are facing you, like, their back is to the water, you're facing them, and then you pick them up by the ankles, and then you just hold them up, and then you, like they just dangle, and you tell them, like,
Yeah.
"Put your arms back," and then they're just looking back, and hold them for a long time, like, so they get comfortable with being backwards and upside down. And then you just
Right.
wait, wait,
That's
wait,
so
and
smart.
then just drop them in, and do that a bunch till it's
Yeah.
no big deal for them to just go, and then
gotta pee. I'll be right
slowly by themselves, they roll back and then push off. They do that a few more times, and then the next step is they're kind of doing a back bend. You kind of spot their
Right.
back bend basically into the pool. Do that a few more times.
Right.
Then tell them to add a itty bitty jump, a little bit of a bend
Yeah.
in the knees, push off, then like push off a few times. And then they can learn the whole thing with the arms, and they can do like a proper jump in a set.
Yeah.
And it's just baby steps. Like everything is doable if you break it down.
Yeah. I never did a gainer either. I don't know why. I just never but my son does all that stuff. He because I like you was working with him, and so was my dad, and it is something that is a really cool thing to teach your kid. And it is like you learn physics. You understand how things work when you're manipulating your body like that. Do you have
Reverses
old
are
videos
scary for
of
the
it? I would
same
love to see a video.
Me too. No, reverses are scary for the same reason that inwards are scary because you're going it seems like it's not gonna make sense.
Counterintuitive.
Like you're
Yeah.
jumping backwards and then in, whereas a reverse is like you're jumping out and then back in towards
And
the
doing a
board.
backflip or a back dive. Yeah. But my nephew and my son do them together at the same time, and it's really cute. I love it. I think it's such a great thing to give your kid, to be able to swim and to be able to, manipulate their body like that. It's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, at least learning to swim is like the bare minimum, I think. Right, Chungus?
This one's Cricket.
Aw.
Oh shit! Hi, Cricket.
Oh, you have two?
Yeah.
Aw.
Chungus is the chonker version of Cricket.
Yeah, Cricket is like a spelled Chungus.
I know. Well, like, I mean, she's not even that svelte right now.
How old
Oh,
is
no,
she?
you said her like that.
She's like, show us how svelte you are. See? Poor thing. She's like, I just want to sleep.
She looks like a toasted almond. She just looks like
Oh,
piece of
are you a
toast.
toasted almond?
Oh my
I
goodness.
love you.
She looks like she has stinky breath.
She doesn't anymore.
Did you brush your teeth?
She got her teeth cleaned and
Oh, smile.
she had to have a few removed. So, oh, dang it. Yeah, look. Ugh, like no teeth.
Oh no. Which one's in the
Yeah.
back?
Like pretty much all of her front
my
ones.
teeth?
She's even missing one of her bottom fangs.
Oh no.
She one day Chongus is an idiot, and like I gave her a treat and she just kind of dropped it because she's dumb. And Cricket jumped after it and like bashed her face on the ground, and her mouth was like bloody and swollen and all that. So I was like, hey, what's wrong with my dog? And they're like, yeah, I think she was already having some like dental issues, and so like hitting it, just that combination was really bad. So we're gonna have to probably remove a few teeth, but like you should definitely, we're gonna clean them and all that. So yeah, now her breath is fresh.
Did you get her
And-
those plastic like Halloween fangs? Like
the vampire fangs?
yeah.
Yeah. Do
Aw.
you want to wear? Yeah. Do you feel like a dog again? You want to feel like a real dog? Wear your vampire fangs. Oh my god, I love you.
Oh.
But yeah, she seems to be in like really good spirits now. She's basically reverted to being like a puppy,
Oh,
which
that's
is
good. She's
freaking
like,
annoying.
happy again, Mom.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, everything's amazing. Let me stomp on your chest
Yeah.
while you're sleeping.
Life is worth living. Okay, Fieldy found
Poor thing.
Poor Bean. I hope she feels better. Insane 75
Oh
foot
my
cliff jump in the
gosh.
Bahamas. Okay, so a
Oh my
10-meter
gosh.
platform is what, 35 feet in the air? So this is like double that? I don't know. Whoa, that's insane.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. It's always a man doing this. Oh,
Oh my
holy shit.
gosh.
Wow. The scariest thing is like not being able to see the water right away.
One.
That's
You
crazy.
do this at the
My
same time,
dad
I'm like,
jumped off the aircraft carrier he was on.
what?
Whoa.
Good form.
I'm like terrified of heights. I
great
can't do any of this
form.
kind of shit.
Great form.
It's 246 feet in the air.
No, it said it's 75 foot.
Meters.
This is 75 feet.
Oh, that one's 75 foot. I thought it was meters.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I was like,
Meters, hell
dang.
no. It's like a
Got
plane
it.
dive.
Yeah.
So it's like he holds this open position for as like kind of as long as he can. And
Yeah.
then he's like not quick to go into a tuck. And then like he pikes just a little bit and then he pikes a little bit more. And then he spends basically half the rest of this free fall slowly.
Yeah.
Because once he pikes, once he's here, he basically can spot the horizon and
Right.
slowly open his legs and keep his head on the horizon so he won't go long and like slap his ball. I mean, probably slapped his
Oh
balls.
God, you could
Sure.
hurt yourself so bad if you go in wrong from that height. Oh my gosh.
Oh, for sure. We would get like black
Crazy.
and blues, but it was fun.
I thought it was 75 meters. I was like, oh my God.
No, that would be great.
Crazy.
Although
I saw one recently where this guy like jumps over like a patio and then goes, and I was like, there's no way. Wow,
This is
170.
172 feet. Time to a new world record. This is looks old. Looks like the
Yeah.
70s. Rick Windows.
This looks
Rick
like
has
it happened
chosen
at the
his-
World's Fair back in the 60s.
Always a man. It's always a man doing this. Men have more balls.
His favorite dive. It's a 3-position back somersault.
Usually.
3-position back. Did he say 3-position back somersault? Hold the phone. Oh, this is all him just climbing up here. God, that's the scariest freaking part is climbing up the ladder.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that.
This is
That
too
is
much
like
height.
being in an
I hate
airplane.
it. Oh, I'm already getting sick. I hate it. I hate it.
And then you're like,
No,
everyone's looking at my flat ass.
I am not afraid of heights, but that would scare the hell out of me.
Oh, I'm terrified of heights.
Oh, are you?
I would be in
scary.
cardiac arrest.
This is
Done.
definitely scary. Look at the tiny little platform he has to stand on, and he's got nothing. Like, I would feel like such a doofus if you fall just on the way up. Like, ah! Oh,
That's
oh
what
my
I would do.
God.
They'd be like, well,
He's got
She
his little
tried.
knee braces, and that's his wife. Like, God damn it! Why do you keep doing
I
this?
would say that too. Oh my!
this looks like it's an
gosh.
intro to a sitcom.
This is his daughter. Like, Daddy, please stop doing this.
Don't fall down, Dad. You'll
5-year-old
embarrass the whole
Molly and
family.
the 2.5-month-old Scarlett. I'm sure
She's so annoyed. She's like, "Look, we have kids. Stop doing these fucking high dives.
concerned for his
We have concern.
Say,
people.
Insurance in place.
Rick has chosen his favorite dive. It's a 3-position back somersault.
3-position back somersault doesn't even fucking exist, dude.
Maybe it did in the 70s.
What does he mean? Like,
Just
like
falls.
one,
Oh, he's got to
two,
hold it. He's moving a little too fast. Oh, he punched through.
No, he wasn't moving too fast. He was moving too slow, you retard. He actually was short on that entry. These commentators don't know.
Well, he was moving his body too slow for how fast he was dropping, I think is what.
Yes. But I'd rather go short on this than go long. 'Cause if you're
Yes.
short, yes, you're going to hit your balls, but at least you can see it. But if you go long, that's like, oh, how far on your back are you going to fall? That gets scary.
Oh, he's got to hold it.
Yeah, he's fine. He can see the water.
He's moving a little too fast. Oh, he punched through. Good dive. I'm sure.
Okay, he broke position a little bit. He probably was like, am I going to go long? And then he bent his knees.
Yeah,
I think he did. He
Like-
broke his balls too.
He's like, goodbye, balls.
I
And the
think
wife is
you're
like,
right.
no, I thought we were going to have a third kid. Oh.
Right. Well, because he like bent his knees into like that frog squat. He landed in the water balls first. Like he didn't even let any other body part hit the water.
Balls first. And he's not even wearing like a wetsuit. He's in a fucking Speedo.
Ah! Oh, it's hurting my genitalia, and I don't even
And look at
have
him.
those.
Now he's got his hands on his balls at the right
Yeah.
at the last minute. Those hands are covering the
He
He's gotta
knew
hold
what
it.
he
He's
was doing to himself,
moving a
and he doesn't have a jock strap.
fast.
Oh, yep, hands are on the balls.
But
Oh, he
man, woo!
They have a little thing
I
spraying here.
can't
to-
even. I can't
to
wrap my
break the
head around
surface.
that.
There's tension
no
on the
way.
water, so he can see. This is very important. This little spray on the water here, because if this weren't going, he couldn't see where the water is. That's why you need
Oh.
a little spray going. And they have this at well, they didn't really have this
I was gonna say I've never seen that.
when I was diving in college. We didn't have this at every pool, but the newer pools would have this. They would have a little bit of spray going and break the surface
That's
tension.
very cool.
Yeah, because if you don't
Good
have it, you're like,
safety
where
feature.
is it?
As a mother, I approve.
And then he's getting out. Let's see him get out and go, my dick.
And I thought maybe I was wrong for a minute,
He's like, I need an ambulance.
but you can see the way he punched through, and I'm sure we'll see it in
Somebody
slow
reverse this vasectomy.
motion.
Motion.
He falls, he flies, and he's got to really, really hold this. This is what gives him the control. Now you see what he does right here. He kicks through.
So it holds on. It's just you can get the world record. You don't 6.5. 6. If you're not doing this for points or for form, you're doing it to do it to get the record. It doesn't even
Well,
matter. Well, there
I
you have
think
it.
the lack of points probably didn't let him get the record.
Yeah.
Have you ever done cliff diving at all, Chrissy?
Yes, in I think in Jamaica when I was there for spring break. It was like kind of lame. And then okay, a little bit when I went to Italy once. Um there was just a little bit, nothing like impressive, just like maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, 10 feet or so.
Yeah, I could literally watch it for hours. I think it's fascinating, especially these young kids that do these crazy jumps off of yeah, I like the ones that
You
are
have
out in the
Yeah, you
like
have to
real
check like,
world.
like where the
Yes, you
rocks
do.
are, how deep the water is.
Yes.
Like you really, and then it
Yes.
makes me nervous thinking people are not checking that stuff.
Oh, I would imagine that they do, but I guarantee you people don't. People get paralyzed all the time making stupid choices like that.
Ugh, yeah, that's scary.
Boys, usually
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, we did that. Yeah, it's always boys. Jeremy Parker, dear Courtney, please forgive me while my hungry eyes feast upon the banquet of your sumptuous decollage. Decollete. I can never say this word.
Decolletage.
Decolletage.
Yeah, perfect. Hi, Jeremy.
Ironically enough, the super chat covers her decolletage.
Yeah. Sorry, Jeremy. I hope you're enjoying your tent.
Gregory Lieber. Stupid bad shit just happens, Chrissy. Grief is like water in a jug. You have
Interesting.
to spend it to empty the jug or it'll weigh you down. Actually, that's really wise. Sorry, my dad passed of hospital infection after he just beat cancer. Oh,
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's
My dad literally
frustrating.
almost just did that. It was bad.
sucks. Wowie.
Chat wisdom.
Very, very good chat wisdom. Isolino. Any of you grannies have a good joke? Kid friendly? Yes. Well,
I am
I
not
do.
a joke
It's
girl.
not kid friendly though. If mothers have Mother's Day and fathers have Father's Day, what do single guys have? Palm Sunday. I guess that is kid friendly. I mean, you just don't explain it to the kid. B Dabbler Network. I released videos showing Shuli Network names by pedo. Okay, thank you.
What?
I don't understand that. Isolino, is Star Wars 3 suitable for a 3-year-old boy? I don't know. Which one is Star Wars 3?
Revenge of the Sith. Well, some little kids get harmed.
Oh, is that the one where the person kills the little
person Anakin?
the person the person kills the little kids in the training camp?
Yeah.
The person.
That is actually, you know what? That is the only way I will ever describe that scene ever again. Yeah, that happens. Count Dooku gets his head cut off.
That guy.
Mace Windu becomes Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace Windu, and he's Mace Winded.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, it's Anakin's burnt wiener. Courtney, do you think Anakin was a master Vader?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Can't debate that.
Mark of Reality, that other guy wants Courtney's bread.
He wants Carmen's bread, not mine.
He wants Carmen's bread. But I was wondering if she had any gluten-free snacks, maybe some beef jerky.
Is this suggestive or is he just asking for some treats?
I don't know. Something's wrong with him. He has his name and then it again and in parentheses. So
yeah, we're off to a rough start with that Mark of Reality. Because beef jerky, I'm immediately thinking, yeah.
Isolina quiz. Which movie shows Luke as infant naked? I don't know.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
probably
There you go.
when the babies are born.
Mark of Reality. Drips. Star Wars Theory is a very good looking young man. In other news, I swear I'm not gay. All right, I'll save that till he gets here. Ariana Barbara, when is Theory coming on the show? That is a good question. I will text him. Theory,
Did you confuse
where are you?
9 p.m. Eastern with 9 p.m. Pacific?
I will send him a text.
Are you not going to show up until
I sent him an emoji? You know the emoji with the face that goes like this? I said that just like a few times. Like that's one of my favorite ones. That one, the one that's like kind of a grimace, and then the one that's like, I use that one all the time. Like,
mine are all crying ones. I'm either crying sad or crying laughing.
Oh, gosh.
Those little like I use those, or sometimes a heart.
I love it.
But yeah. So apparently I'm just like always crying.
or I'll sometimes use like the sad eyes. Those like, like the puppy dog. Like
That reminds me of Puss in Boots and Shrek.
Oh,
The sad eyes.
it's cute.
Sad
Oh,
eyes.
I never saw Shrek.
Erica.
Erica.
Erica, thank you're the best, Erica. And
Queen
I'm
of the
so
chat.
glad you're here. Queen of the chat. Queen of the chat.
Top it off and chirp.
And
you,
I
Erica.
forgot to talk about this. I got upgraded.
Yes.
I'm a real girl now.
Mine's
I don't
mine's
know
not
how
an
to work
arm.
it. I have no
What, are you
idea how to
kidding
work
me?
it.
Did you put batteries in
Chungus
it?
saw me grab this.
Yeah,
and he
I
got
did put
really
batteries
upset.
in it, and I guess I have to just turn it on, right?
Turn it on.
And then do you have to push anything to? You just talk.
Is the
Hello,
power
hello?
button on?
Oh, it works.
There you go.
Yeah,
You just
Did you hear me, darling?
You've had it this whole time and didn't know how to.
you didn't
how to
just
work
talk
No.
into it.
It didn't work like the one I had when I grew up.
All right, fine. Now I have to get it.
These are very high tech. Mine was like literally, it just had like a button and there was one volume. That was it.
My name
This
is
is
Carmen.
like-
and I don't know how to turn the power button on.
I don't know how to record on my megaphone.
I've never recorded on mine.
I don't know how to record
I've
on
been
it either.
recording
I'm
this
like,
whole
where does
time.
it save to?
Record.
It says we can
I am
record, then there's a
recording,
siren.
Recording.
Wait.
Oh, that
Oh no,
shit.
no, it doesn't.
I
Wait,
am
I don't
recording. I am recording. I am recording. I am recording.
Just
Make it stop.
I've never used that function. It's so good. Why haven't I been doing this the whole time?
Oh my gosh. You know what I like about mine? It has a beer opener on it.
Oh
You're
yeah,
talking
mine
about-
too.
That's
On the bottom.
so cool. That is all I'll be using.
I immediately looked. I was like, yeah, mine does too. I just don't know how to
That I'm
work
getting
it.
another
It's just
beer,
there.
please.
Oh my god. Yes. Let's lay down a beat.
So,
Wait, you can lay down a beat on it too?
Yeah, you can lay down a beat.
I am recording.
I can't delete that now. It's there forever.
You have to record over it now with something better.
These are the coolest ones I've ever seen.
I had to throw this against
Chrissy, I thought we were gonna bedazzle yours.
I'm gonna throw this against the wall.
Thank you for my gift.
I am recording. That's gonna be on repeat in my head when I try to fall asleep tonight.
I can't even record a new message. This is like
Just
the
hit
time I couldn't.
record.
This is like
Right?
the time I couldn't figure out my
Isn't it-
talk.
Look,
voice.
are you hitting play or record when you hit it back? Like, aren't you hitting play?
So now I'm recording over the last one, right?
So now I'm recording over the last one, right?
All right, let me try it.
So now I'm recording.
So you only get one. It's only got one. It's got one recording. That's it.
Well, hit record. Don't hit play. Hit record. So right
I'm
here.
hitting record. I'm hitting record. I
So
know.
you hit record here, and then when you're done recording, you you hit record again, and then you hit play to play it back, and then you
Hello.
hit play to stop playing it.
God, I'm so
Wait,
glad I
hit
came
play.
for lessons.
Hello.
Yay!
Goodbye. 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 This is so stupid.
This is gonna be the rest
Oh
of
my
SimpCast
God.
tonight, guys.
I wish I was having a beer so I could just have one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
cool.
should.
I
You
have
should
to try it.
definitely
Next
get
time
some
I'll
beer
bring
now.
a beer.
Yes.
I don't know. I have beer in the refrigerator. It's 00 like Heinekens, which won't do me any
yeah.
good.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is my rape alarm. This is my rape alarm.
This is my rape alarm. This is my rape. This is my rape alarm. This is my rape.
I could just say the N-word a bunch of times. It was the megaphone.
Oh, I
That
love
sounded
it.
like the.
I love it. I love it. I
Stop.
love it.
Don't touch me there. This is my no square. R-A-P-E.
No-no
Keep
square?
your wiener out of me. That's what I thought that was.
My no square.
Yeah.
Never heard
Stop.
that. I
Don't
like
touch
it.
me there. This is my no square.
I would be like, you call that a
Keep your
dick?
wiener out of me.
Nice try.
While somebody's assaulting you.
I'd be like, good try.
Courtney, who taught you
Is
that
it even
song?
in?
Did you learn?
Okay,
Who taught you
nail
that
it.
song? Did your
Some
mom
friends
teach
that
it
I
to you?
worked with. No.
okay.
When I was like 27 or maybe a little bit older, maybe I was like in my early 30s, a friend of mine, her mom like stopped by when we were working together, and we all went and like had lunch with her, and she loved irritating her mom, so she kept singing that song. She's like, stop it, and she was like, hey mom, stop, don't touch me there. She's like, and that was just forever
I'm gonna
ingrained in
sing
my
that to
brain.
Frank later in bed. I'm like, stop.
It's
Don't
a,
touch
no,
me
it's
there."
a like literally it's on Backstage. There's a no square song on YouTube.
Oh, I do
I'll be like,
remember
it's in
when
our-
I think it was
it's
like
in our private
it was-
chat.
Oh,
Wow.
This is a real thing.
Is it like Union Square? Is it like a meeting point? Stop. Don't touch me there. This is
well,
my
I don't
no-no
see. The thing is,
square. Oh God, it's a real
no
thing.
square is from some Scandinavian country. Well, so the thing is that those Scandinavian people, they did that TikTok, with that song, that it was supposed to be some rape thing, but like it's not from
Oops.
them.
I lost it.
It's just they took that nursery rhyme and used it for their
Stop.
their
touch me
"Don't Rape
there.
Me" campaign.
This is my no square. I lost it. Hold the phone.
R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me.
Go rave. My high school mascot were the Southside Rapists.
Oh gosh.
Go rape.
Oh man, I mean that's a
Go
great way
Rapers.
to win a game.
Well, these gals
They
don't
shouldn't
these
have a
gals look
problem.
like fun?
Yeah, they.
Don't touch me there. This is my no square. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no
Look at the guy in the back.
I don't know dance, but
I mean, I don't think these gals have to worry about anything. Maybe this blonde girl. But these
I mean,
gals
she
don't
looks.
have to worry.
I mean, those glasses make her look like a fucking nerd, though.
Yeah, I think they're all fine.
So, yeah.
Is that all you need not to get raped? You just have
I mean, being
Yeah,
ugly
it's
helps.
really- being ugly helps, yes, or being really annoying.
Yeah. Again, being like, you call that a dick? Okay. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, as soon as I start talking, many erection go down. They're like, oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do all my old material.
Yeah, every time you go into public, just do all your old material and
Yeah.
just
Yep.
I was horny
hey,
for
Max.
those milkers for a second there, but then she started talking.
Milkers. Some viral YouTube video, a woman was pushed by her friend off a 60-foot bridge. and
Oh.
had
Oh my
injuries and
God.
criminal proceedings,
my-
all about the landing.
Yeah. She was
What
like,
is
I think she was only
wrong with
17 years
people?
old. Yeah, and the
would-
girl went to prison for it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to be
Did she
ready
not
for
know how
that.
dangerous it would be?
That's so
God.
No,
stupid.
I guess not, because the girl, they were all gonna do like little bridge jumping or whatever into this river,
Holy
and the
cow.
girl was like, "I'm too scared. I'm too scared." And the friend was like, "I'm gonna push you," and she's like, "No, hold on, don't." And then she, anyway.
That's gotta be so scary.
What a nightmare for both of them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's why
It's
I always
wild how
keep a
one thing
parachute
can
on
change
me.
your life.
Yes, always definitely wear your parachute, especially when you're out with your friends, ready to jump into a river.
You never know.
Because you don't know if they're gonna push you when you're not ready.
Mr. Michael Hunt, Courtney, you have nice puppies.
Thank you.
Stop!
I do.
Don't touch me
I have
there.
three.
Execute order 69.
Oh
Carmen
my
wants to go
gosh.
purple.
Oh
You
my
never go
God.
back.
It's lavender.
Whoa.
It's lavender.
She's got that
Nico,
Mace Windu saber.
thanks for becoming a new member. And the megaphones, much like the lightsabers, all the colors have different meanings. You know, they speak to
Yes.
one's nature, one's personality.
Yes, mine is pink means
Hot pink.
let's
Hot,
see.
hot.
Hot
mine was
pink
off.
means
Hot,
loud.
hot.
Dang it. I'm having a hard time coming up with a description for myself. Loud.
Lavender means I help
My no-no square. My no-no square.
Loud with cleavage. That's also my Native American name. What does mint green mean?
Who said that?
Me.
Carmen.
Oh, I didn't see anyone's mouth move, and I was like, "Oh God." I don't know. It just was my favorite color of the bunch.
It's beautiful.
It's soothing. You know,
I mean,
wait,
this
this
is
makes
my
me-
no-no square.
This makes me realize something important about protesters. If they just have this record setting, they can just play the thing over and over. They don't really actually have to say it. That's laziness.
Dude,
don't have
Greta
to do the
Thunberg
work,
should have
do
done
they?
that before that protest where she didn't know any of the words.
I'm taking
Remember
off
that
the Made
one?
in China sticker.
She had to like
Who?
hold her Greta Thunberg. She had to
Oh,
hold her
God.
phone up.
Oh my God.
Show me what democracy looks like.
She's an idiot.
Very she just should have recorded it into her megaphone, like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
mouth the watermelon over and over again, right? Like
She needs to be. Should I send a megaphone to Greta Thunberg and be like,
yeah.
you may
And then
have this
teach
if
her.
you will come on SimpCast?
Send it to her first and then say, you may have this if you
Yeah.
come on SimpCast. So if you're not gonna come on SimpCast, send it back immediately.
Yes. Please return it quickly. You know, we've been doing this like almost 2 hours. I don't think we've gotten to a single article. That's amazing.
Well, you know, we were waiting for our guest of
Because
honor
Courtney's
who's
here.
standing us up.
Yeah, clearly I've been stood up once before. Actually, no, I've been stood up once for a date and twice for a pod. Now this is thrice for a podcast. Actually, multiple pod. I can't
Oh, and they
remember.
didn't tell you? They just didn't show up.
Twice Milo Yiannopoulos stood me up for a podcast.
Well, that's not surprising.
After I brought his favorite wine and rented out a studio twice.
Wow.
That's
Well,
like
that just says it all.
that's like the like professional version of like a date on The Bachelor or something. Like, hey, look at all these romantic gestures I did just for you.
Guess what?
Helicopter ride and a bed of
Speaking
roses.
of romantic gestures, no, I don't have an intro.
Hello. How are you?
Oh my gosh, we're good. I did not even plan this. Courtney here is also a huge Star Wars nerd. We did not bring you on to talk about Star Wars, but
Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me?
I was terrified because
yes.
I know nothing about it.
we were.
Yeah, we tried to test Carmen and she failed.
This
That's
is a.
okay.
We have a gang of megaphone users. These are
Sorry, he's
very
interrupting.
affordable
Welcome.
megaphones, and I just realized that there is a function on here where you can record, and I just realized you could record and play back something into the.
What was that?
This is my
That
name.
reminds me.
This is my no-no square.
That reminds me of the thing from the '90s. Remember Home Alone 2? That thing like sold probably millions of.
The Talk Boy.
The
I
thing,
had a
yeah,
Talk Boy.
the right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I loved my Talk Boy. It was before they even had a Talk Girl. I think they made it in pink or something. And
Oh.
Courtney taught me this phrase. It's called "Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square." Like we were thinking of ways that we all can avoid rape. You know, in our
Yeah,
Welcome,
that's just
Theory.
what
We're
I
jumping right
scream
in.
out into the streets when I wander around by myself.
yeah.
Where are you guys at?
Seattle.
Oh, cool. Dallas. Oh, I'm going to Texas in like a week and a half.
Ooh.
Never been.
Where?
Ooh.
Oh,
Actually,
San
I'm in
Antonio.
Boner
you're
Land.
coming at the best time of year
Why is that? The weather?
because it's not 100 degrees. It's cooled off a
Oh.
lot.
Well, I like the heat though. I'm in Miami right now. I really enjoy
It
the hot
will
weather.
be warm.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Okay.
You
I've
didn't
seen
see
it be
the
90 Halloween.
the
so-
hurricane did not even graze over you guys, did it?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
I got here yesterday,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
like late
Where
last
do
night.
you live, Theory?
I'm in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, I
He's
love
Canadian. Doesn't he hide it
Vancouver.
well?
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, I don't come
Never
across
wanna
as a
get
Canadian.
At all.
You can't
No,
tell I'm
which
a
is a
Canadian.
good thing. It's a compliment.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because we thought you were American.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I'd
how-
like to be one day.
Oh, you can.
Well,
That'd be nice.
One of us will marry you
Shouldn't
to
be
get a
hard.
green card.
Okay, great. And then we can divorce, or how does it work?
Oh, so
Oh no! Whoa, wait.
quickly?
Oh no! We
you're
can
not
just
getting
end
rid
up
of me,
kids. We
okay?
can be together. That's fine.
Imagine we're like, oh yeah, we'll just divorce right away. Let's get a green card, and then as soon as it happens, it'd be like, you're never leaving.
Like I don't care.
Something
Go what I want.
exciting going on in San Antonio.
Yeah, SpaceCon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
that
that big
involve-
convention there.
Does that involve Elon Musk?
I don't think so. No. Well, that's SpaceX.
Oh, I'm like, he's
No.
all about space.
Yeah, no. It's like all the like Gina's there, Hayden, all those guys. So we have a booth over there.
Are you on a
And,
first name basis with everyone? Like, what's up, Hayden? What's up?
Maybe. I don't know.
Whoa.
And they go, what's up, Star?
Yeah, the closer you get, you just take away syllables. What's up, S?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, what's up, S?
What's going
Okay,
on?
I'm glad you're here because
So, what's the
this-
topic of discussion right now? What's going on?
right
Oh,
now?
good.
It's this Star Wars and Bill. I'm sure you've talked about this to death.
I'll be
already.
right back.
Yeah, we've already
Oh,
discussed it.
Carmen, don't leave. She doesn't know anything about Star Wars.
She
and,
muted herself.
She muted herself. That's her.
Um,
that's her tactic.
Who
okay,
who
so
wrote this?
This is by. This is out of the New York Post. Eric Tedisco.
Oh, he clearly doesn't know Star Wars because it's a clone trooper.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
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 Thanks. Idiots. First transgender clone trooper sister, and fans are divided. A new character in the Star Wars universe is causing quite a stir with fans of the franchise. The first transgender stormtrooper, and it's actually a clone trooper, named Sister, appears in the new book Star Wars: The Secrets of the Clone Troopers. It says it in the fucking title, Eric. How could you get this wrong?
Fuck Eric.
Oh,
Get your
Eric.
shit together.
According to the X account, Star Wars Holocron, the character Captain Rex gives a description of Sister in the book that says, when one of our kind expressed her gender identity differently than her fellow troopers, she featured she'd have to hide who she truly was inside. Am I having a stroke? Fortunately, her brothers in the 7th Sky Corps gave her the name Sister as
Well,
a
the print
constant
is like
reminder.
size extra small, so I don't know.
Yeah, a reminder that she belonged. Sister made her Star Wars canon debut in the 2022 book a Queen's Hope. She served the Galactic Republic alongside Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan Kenobi during the Clone Wars. The character has not yet appeared in any Star Wars TV shows or movies. And here is the move to create a trans stormtrooper by Disney, which purchased the rights to Star Wars from George Lucas in 2012, sparked a big reaction. This can't be real. Gotta be a parody. There's no freaking way. Someone posted. What happens to the franchise I love? Said another X user. A third person wrote. They really don't like quoting people, do they? These people just love to kill escapism and fantasy. Are we really supposed to sit here and take this at face value for canon? Come on, this is some wacky nonsense.
I feel like Eric just made all of those up.
Yeah, he probably had to write
Because
this real
like
quickly.
any other article that shows like tweets from people, it's
They show
usually like
the
a
name.
screenshot of the tweet.
Right.
So yeah, Eric made it up. Eric's making all of this up. Clearly, he has no
is.
idea what the hell. This is AI. That's what it is. It's an
Eric
AI
is like
article. Eric's
Carmen.
not real.
This doesn't know anything. However, others applauded the sci-fi franchise for promoting inclusivity with a trans character. I love this. More diversity in the clones. And yes, that's what we need. Diversity in clones. Idiots. And
Yeah.
representation through each of them, trying to make their existence more than just to be a killing machine for the public. Well, that's what they are.
Right. Well, I think it would have made more sense if they wanted to make this decision with like some other character who's not a genetically engineered clone. But you know, whatever. Like I said on my own video, like I don't care what they do, just fucking make a cool character. But also, you know, like I said, I question what anyone's sexual preference or identity or whatever has to do with Star Wars. Like I just there's such an obsession with it. I don't. Why? Why can't we just have like a cool character that has a great story, and if they're trans, whatever, if they're straight, whatever, if they're gay, whatever, I just don't give a shit. So it's like, make a cool character. That's all that matters. I don't think
Make it interesting.
I don't think that we need to like stress about sexual preference so much. I don't think it's really all that important. Or is it someone's entire identity? Like there's so much more to a person than what they do.
Do you, in any of the
Very
movies,
true.
is it at all a focus? Anybody? I mean, there's sexual tension, maybe.
No, they in the books, since Disney took over, like Obi-Wan is bisexual now. Lando apparently has sex with robots. And there's a
Why
a
would it
trans
matter
there.
if Obi-Wan is bisexual? Well, he doesn't
Yeah.
have sex with anyone. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, his girlfriend died in the Clone Wars. So, but
yes,
they want to,
okay.
yeah, but they want to make him bisexual. So again, like I really question what's the importance of focusing so much on sexual identity with characters. Let's just make good characters, and if a character is straight, keep them straight. If they're gay, keep them gay. Why do we keep switching things up, adding things in there? What's the reason?
And unless there's an actual storyline, like, oh yeah, his Obi-Wan's girlfriend died. Now he got a boyfriend or whatever. Okay.
Well, okay, fine, but still, it's like, how does that really evolve Obi-Wan as a person? That just we're
Right,
just
well, exactly.
now getting into like who he chooses to love, and it's like I don't like who cares.
But if you're just
Like,
trying to slap a label on there just to have a label, it's like, oh my god.
well, they're just checking boxes. They're just doing this to
Yeah.
check boxes, and I think everyone should live the way they want to live, and it's not my business. But at the same time, don't keep interjecting so many sexual things into Star Wars that
It's boring.
it doesn't. It's no one's business.
In all
Right.
of this, have they mentioned that C-3PO is gay?
I don't.
Because that's
know.
obvious, but like we don't need to like. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
there's a-
didn't Leslie and what's her face say that R2D2's gay or something like that?
Well, I'm still
Well, he
waiting
just
for
found it.
C-3PO and R2D2 to get married, but
Yeah.
I don't know what their genders are supposed to be.
Yeah, I bet
that,
R2D2 is a lesbian
know.
because like she's stocky and small and like hot, like takes a punch real
Oh,
well.
so when they get married, they're just each other's beards?
She remembers everything.
Because they have to get married. The thing is that like you can't separate them, so they're going to be stuck. They're stuck together no matter what.
I guess so. That's
I
true.
say, something else I've noticed in today's world is like, you know, people started shipping Poe and Finn, and I'm like, they're just friends. Like what happened to two guys just being friends and like okay, like
Who
you know,
just
go
have
as far
sex
as
with each other sometimes.
go you know,
Yeah.
call it a romance or whatever. Like sure, but I mean, if they're gay, they're gay. But like,
Yeah.
when did it get to the point where like two guys that are friends are now gay? I don't know. I just don't. There's a very big like focus on sexual preference in the Western world, and I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah,
It's no
and
one's
you
business.
know what? The people that do this, they think it's just them modernizing it or evolving the content, and it's not. And it's like, I think the older I get, the more I truly feel like you meet somebody and all they can talk about is like the sex they do. I think that's so boring. And I think like as you get older, you're just like, who cares? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
it's
Like
so stupid.
we're all humans. We all have sex. That's kind of the point.
Like your whole personality is you like to get hit in the head. Great. You know, or like, oh, like I love a donkey punch.
I
You're
love
like,
feather
okay,
dusters.
What else do you do? Oh, I
Yeah.
like put a lot of straps on. Okay, that's not a personality.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's more special than the other person. I think at the end of the day, if you're a human, you're equally special. So it's like I don't just because you choose to like sleep with someone different than me or vice versa, it doesn't make anyone any more special or not special. It's just a preference.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't
No
know.
big deal. You like
Exactly.
to go unconscious right before the big moment. So what?
So what? You're obsessed with getting Blumpkins. All right, fine.
So big deal. You have to be laying down under a glass table while somebody does a number 2.
That's gross.
Oh my gosh.
Stop! Don't touch me there.
This is my no square.
Well, what else you guys got going on?
We were talking about Can't Hardly Wait and how great the movies of the early aughts were.
Mm.
And then we were talking
How
about
great Jennifer Love Hewitt's jugs are.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's jugs, and then like if we had any parties in high school that we got away with having while our parents were away.
Yeah.
Hold on, Theory, were you cool in high school or were you not cool?
Oh, you guys aren't on a first name basis?
Oh yeah,
No,
Star.
All right. No, I was definitely not. No. Were you guys?
I was in the middle. Because I had friends that were cool, but I definitely yucked it up with the losers. Not that they were losers, but they weren't cool.
You just called them losers. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
They were loser adjacent. But then does that make me a loser because I was friends with them?
According to your,
I don't know.
I would say my prom limo was a little losery. So if we're doing it based on that. But the party,
I didn't
had
even have a prom limo. So there's that.
How did you get there?
I didn't go.
Oh.
I wasn't cool like at all.
Really?
I definitely thought I
can't-
was, but
I can't believe you weren't cool. How were you not cool, Courtney? You're blonde, you have jugs.
well, I was fat as fuck and really annoying.
Oh.
Well, at least you're not fat anymore.
No, we get the annoying part.
Listen, I
love
will
you. I
fully
love
admit
you.
that
I'm
I'm
kidding.
annoying.
I'm kidding. I think you're so much fun.
Oh. But I mean, well, back in high school, like a personality like mine, that's just annoying because you're like, I'm really cool. Look at my new. I was poor as hell, like very poor. I had to I pretty much wore the same outfit almost every day. Did not have
Aw.
cool new shoes. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
everyone else is like showing off their cool new stuff, and I'm like, yeah. So I've got my
People
holy
are assholes
backpack
in high
and
school.
wearing my
remember-
brother's hand me downs.
Early.
I ate lunch in
What?
the stairwell. That's where I was.
Stairwell?
Yeah, but I
it-
liked being alone.
Was
I
it at
didn't-
least the cool stairwell?
I love being alone.
No. It was like a big cement one.
Push down the stairs first.
Oh no!
No, no one ever like. Well, yeah, I got physically like beat up sometimes, but I was pretty mouthy, so for the most part, people just left me alone. But they would make fun of me a lot. So I was, I just kind of like being alone, just did my own thing.
Actually, we did have a cool staircase because the valedictorian and his girlfriend would have sex in one of the staircases, and it was like it was unheard of. I was like, "What? But they're losers. How are they having sex?" You know?
Crazy.
I found out after high school, like most the losers had a lot more sex than the cool people.
They
and then
they
there
were. They got
and
busy.
then I just
Well, that's
didn't
a
have
lot.
sex anymore.
The losers
Yeah.
are having sex. Stop them.
That's like that movie Revenge of the Nerds.
This has to be against the law.
Stop them.
Oh my gosh.
We
Good
can't have
time.
losers reproducing.
The idea of sex in high school was so scary to me. It's just like, what are you doing? You know, you're gonna get AIDS.
Yeah, I listened to a lot
my
of Love
God.
Line when I was young, and so yeah, like whenever I heard that people were having sex, I was like, oh my god,
Right?
what? Does she want a rotting vagina and 50 babies? This is crazy.
You will immediately
Turns
get
out that
gonorrhea
there's-
and die.
Yeah, it turns out that's not actually like what happens every time. It just sometimes happens to people.
They should say it to you like, look, if you have, I don't know, 100 partners, you might get it once. They should put it to you like that.
Stats.
Like throw some stats at me.
What does your
I think
background
statistics
say
will
there?
change.
Boner land. Oh, okay.
Yes.
It reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of that movie that's out, Terrifier 3. The
Oh.
black and the orange. I don't know why.
I haven't heard of
You
it.
guys seen Terrifier?
I didn't even know there were
that was a thing.
Terrifiers
Oh
1
gosh.
or 2.
So Terrifier 3 has made more money now than God, what's the clown movie that just came out?
It? No.
The Joker.
The Joker.
Just came out.
Yeah. Made more money so far than the Joker and something else. I can't remember. Some other
Oh,
movie
the one
that's-
with the black mouth and the black eyes.
Oh, he's freaky as hell. The first one's disgusting. I have not seen the second or the third, but apparently it's like even
I
worse.
can't see scary movies. Haven't seen one ever. I walked out on the first one I ever went to and never went back.
What was that?
Wow.
It was like Freddy Krueger movie. I forget which one it was. Very way
Freddy,
back.
those are the best ones.
Way back.
Freddy Krueger-
80s, like
The classic
scared.
horrors are the best.
I literally walked out. I was like, I'll be sitting outside waiting for you guys.
I
Oh,
I
that's
actually
good.
really liked Freddy Krueger when I was a kid. Like I would ask
My
my mom if we could
imagination
watch
is
the
good.
Freddy Krueger movies when I was little.
Yeah.
I didn't. He
I
freaked the
love
hell out
those
of me.
things. That one, Friday the 13th was another one. Chucky movies, I love those. Yeah, I love them. And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere, I started like hating scary movies. But I
Chrissy,
still
is
like
your how old does your
cool.
son have red hair yet? Because he could be like Chucky for Courtney.
No, he's never gonna have red hair because I actually don't even have red hair. I'm a dirty blonde. So you can really tell
that's
my
right.
roots are not
Forgot
really
about that.
reading.
Huh?
You pull it off so well.
Yeah, I'm chemically enhanced, Star. I
Wait, that's not real red hair?
no, I dye it.
Are you serious?
Yes, Star, of course. I know we talked about this.
Oh, you're full of
on
shit.
other
You're lying.
show.
You're a
I
liar.
swear to God.
No, she's telling
Okay,
the
all
truth.
right,
She's
exhibit A.
from
Let me get you a picture of my first improv group. Thank you, Fealty, for finding it.
Wow.
Drum roll, please. Behold my natural
Why,
hair.
why does it look so natural?
Because I figured it out. That's me.
Oh my god.
Yep. Well, this is probably not the best
Great
photo to
red
show.
hair.
Yeah, that
How
looks like a
retarded
drama
I
class.
look. Oh my god. Look how
That
stupid
looks
we
like a
are.
drama.
It definitely looks like a drama
It
class.
really does.
I thought I was so cool. I thought this was
I can tell.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
really an incredible photo.
I would take off whatever blazer that I would wear to whatever stupid day job I had, and I'd be like, I'm ready to do improv now.
You know, Chrissy, looking at this picture, I would guess that you were one of the cool kids in high school. That limo on the way to prom, not losery at all.
You've been hit by you've been struck by a smooth
The
criminal.
girl on the
who's
bottom
been
left looked like she could be Courtney's sister.
Dude. That's funny.
The girl in the
Well,
bottom.
well, hey,
exactly looks
whatever
like
you're
me.
doing, it looks real natural. So good
I
for you.
think the person above the head above me with the glasses, I think he ended up going to jail for like he molested a lot of people. I think
Oh, he looks like one of those.
His name is Aaron Glazer. I think he got canceled a few years ago.
You know who he looks like is that guy that he changed his name to Arthur Knight, but he went by I can't remember his Nick Alverdian, I think his name was.
He looks like every person who is successful in showbiz.
Yeah. You need to look up Arthur Knight. He's done some of the most hilarious interviews, but he's a terrible person. He R-worded a few ladies and then ran off to the UK and changed his name.
This is Died Star.
Amazing.
Sorry to.
Is there, you know what though? What if yours and Frank's genetics just joined forces and created red hair anyway? That's happened.
That would be crazy. They could have got all.
No,
mixed
I'm
up.
not.
I don't know what to do.
I'm not kidding you. Taylor
Dress
Hanson,
him up
most
as
of his kids
sexy.
are redheads, and he's a blonde. His wife is brunette. I'm just
Maybe
saying.
she banged an Irish dude
Like 7 times. I mean, I
Oh,
guess it's
God.
possible since he's been on tour quite a bit.
Oh wow. Yeah, maybe they have a recessive gene somewhere in there, like deep in their genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
redheads
know.
they're unique. It's hard to get red hair.
The Bean looks like he's gonna have either dirty blonde or dark hair, but who knows? Things change. I think like the hair color and eye color can change like in the first year. So
Yes. My son was like blonde, like toehead, and he has got like really dark hair now. Crazy. I would never have guessed it.
that's cute. Yeah, the Bean has like really great eyebrows already.
Lucky.
But you can
That's
tell they're like
helpful.
they're boy eyebrows because like they're not in a perfect arch. Like there's hair underneath, and I'm like, I can't pluck it. I have to just leave it.
Start waxing your son's eyebrows.
I saw a video of somebody waxing their little girl's unibrow. They're like, I'm not gonna have her be made fun
Oh
of.
my gosh, I
She's
saw
like,
that.
ah!
Poor thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it, but like, how old was the little girl?
she was like 5 or less.
Poor thing.
I would have waited
Yeah,
a little bit
sad.
longer, probably till like
Yeah.
closer to middle school age. But I feel
I
like
had
in middle
a-
school, if she said like, "Hey, I want this done," then yeah.
I had one of those mustaches when I was like 16. You know, it's like growing in real light. Oh god,
Oh,
it just looks like a dirty. People called me Dirty Sanchez.
Oh no!
did you have a little? Did you have a little comb for it? Did you like brush it?
No.
Glasses.
No, but I left it there because I figured if I don't, then you have to let it grow and then shave it because then it grow. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, that's
Old
what I do
wives'
with my
tales.
leg hair. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well, your beautiful teeth make up for it. So,
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say.
Yeah, you got great chompers.
and
great
he's got a cool
everything.
voice too.
Great
Wow.
voice.
Cleft chin too.
Thank you. You guys are so nice.
He's jacked. Everything. The whole package.
Flex for us. It's SimpCast
Flex,
after
flex,
all.
flex.
What is
Yeah.
this? OnlyFans?
It's SimpCast.
It's OnlyFans.
If someone sends you a super chat, yes, you got to make some money out of it or something, you know. So
Fair.
Ooh.
Here I'm just showing off my jugs for free. But it's
Right?
SimpCast. I just,
no, they got to pay for it.
Yeah. Sometimes
you know,
Sith happens, says Courtney, I love your twin Death Star. Cute. Very cute.
see, this is what we do this for, you know?
$2.
Just $2.
Give people what they're looking
Partners.
for.
Jeremy says Star Wars has been ruined and complete shit for years. F it and F Hollywood.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Enoch Maman, have you ever heard Chrissy try to form a thought? She's clearly a blonde. Well.
If you were here for her learning how to use her megaphone, you might have.
Oh my god.
I am recording.
I am
recording.
Get some water.
Get some water.
Oh man.
Oh,
I always get loopy on SimpCast.
like,
Actually, every time I'm here.
I like his microwave looks very clean. I bet there's no
Well, that's
crust.
not-
I bet there's
that-
no SpaghettiOs in that microwave.
Whose microwave is that? Is that though?
Oh,
It's
right.
not
He's
his.
away. He's in a
Yeah.
hotel or
What
something.
do you mean? Oh yeah, no, I'm just in the hotel.
At first, I thought this was your home, and I was saying, I bet you have a clean microwave. You seem like a clean microwave kind of guy.
I don't use a microwave.
See?
Yes. Yes.
I don't like the wave. Yeah,
not
I don't
good
use
for you.
Teflon. I use what is it, iron skillet or whatever it is, whatever it's called.
Stainless or cast iron.
You don't
Cast
microwave
iron, there you go.
You don't microwave anything.
No, I don't microwave anything. No.
Do you
Straight
not
up
even
in
have a
the-
microwave like at all?
Not even decaf coffee when it gets cold.
I gave it away.
Okay,
He
so
spent time
we don't-
sitting on the stairs in high school, and he knows how to live now.
You could have autographed your microwave and sold it.
No, I gave it to a
like-
friend.
Wow.
Well, why didn't he give you money? No.
She didn't have money.
Oh, she didn't have money. Well, that's fair.
Well, I'm not
"Give me
gonna
your
be like,
microwave."
"Here, take my microwave, give me money." Like it's a friend,
You're like, this is an odd.
Yeah, he
stick
only
up
asks
here.
for money when he flexes.
right? There you go.
Oh yeah, we need to get that money in here.
Wow, that's awesome. So you don't eat anything in microwave. That's my goal. Is to not use it. You just heat it up on the oven. It just takes a minute.
Well, I just heat it up on the stove. Yeah.
It doesn't.
No,
take
ovens
much
take too
longer.
long. Yeah.
It really doesn't. The only thing that it was my hardest thing to give up was reheating my coffee. But I have one of those latte. It heats up the milk.
A
and I
frother?
just throw the coffee back in there. and-
Fancy.
See, I don't drink
Well,
coffee either. I drink tea. So I'll just heat
This
it.
is
up.
this is the biggest red flag about Star.
What kind
is
of
the
tea do you
not
like?
drinking coffee.
About
Black tea.
Star.
I do think it's somewhat good for you.
Yeah, you know what, Star? I'm getting some weird vibes now with that no coffee situation.
Hey, let's just say I don't need caffeine to be energetic.
All right, there you go. That's
Erica
and
here.
so
during
what
the,
kind of tea do you drink?
Black tea with cardamom.
Okay. But doesn't that
Ooh.
have caffeine?
It does, but it's so much less than coffee.
Yeah.
And
Tea is
plus,
like
the
I was
cool
just
part
making
about
sure I wasn't.
the cool part about caffeine, like from tea, is that there's thiamine in tea, which actually slows the caffeine absorption down a lot. So you get like more of a. You don't get this like
Even-
crazy jittery feeling. It's
like a
just like more of a
timer.
level. Yeah, it's
That
like
is a-
it's nice. It's much nicer,
so
and it lasts
smart.
longer too.
wow.
Have you ever had herb mate?
Yeah.
Like obsessed with that. And like in South America, they drink it out of the gourds, and they have these like straws that have the holes in
Gourds?
them. Super cool.
Cool.
I just drink out of a mason jar. I don't.
But gourds are the next
understand
level.
gourd
Like
situation.
gourds are super
Yeah.
hipster.
And
Mason
so
jar.
are you super into like are you a carnivore, like a keto? Like do you have a special diet you're on?
No, not really. I mean, I
No.
just try to eat stuff
only
with the
eat-
less amount of ingredients in it. Like, I don't like processed. I don't like food dyes. I don't like coloring. I don't like nitrates. Try to eat as like with the least amount of ingredients. Like, I'll still like obviously eat junk sometimes, but
good junk.
yeah,
Like if it's
I
a food that was not on any Star Wars movie, he doesn't eat it. I don't think they eat ever.
no, they don't. No,
All
they,
I
well,
think
they
is like
actually,
that weird sludge that Ray ate.
well, no,
and
the
then there's
Jedi.
the
forget
blue
that.
milk.
No, the Jedi have
sorry.
actual pellets of like nutrition.
Only real Star
Pellets?
Wars.
They
It's
live on
fucking sick.
pellets?
Yeah, cool, because they're at war, right? So they literally take these like little pieces of, and they have like all the nutrients in there.
Oh wow.
Everything their
Chemical
body needs.
vitamins.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Man,
but
I
it's
love outer space. Cool
like
stuff
crazy
happens
vitamins.
out there.
Yeah, how come none of them were munching on astronaut ice cream? It was Star Wars.
Because it's in a galaxy far, far away. It's not here.
Yeah, but you're telling me they don't have Neapolitan Star Wars base ice cream out there?
I feel like if they did, Anakin would have said something.
Oh man.
At
I
least
just saw
in
that
episode one,
video.
he's flirting with Padme.
Oh, look, Star, a compliment. Theory is maha.
What's that?
Make America
Make
help.
America healthy again.
Oh, right, okay.
At least I hope that's what it stands for.
No, it is. At least I think so too. That's what I would have thought.
So there's no character that could be trans in Star Wars.
Well,
I mean,
Or
whoever
is
they
there?
want. I just think a clone would be a bit of a odd choice because they're genetically engineered to all be the exact same. But
Right.
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
you
it's
know.
in the name. Clone.
Yeah, whatever. Am I surprised? No.
Yeah. They gotta make everything sexualized.
They don't consult you first. How rude.
Why don't they consult you?
They hate me.
They do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, Star made a movie about Star Wars, and it was like it's probably better than some of the other shit that they've made, and they wouldn't let him monetize it, and it would have made him like a lot of money. But also,
since we last spoke, they ended up monetizing it after the Star Wars Explained stuff happened.
What?
Yeah.
What? Is it
Right
because of
after
our conversation? Is it because of
after
my
conversation.
podcast?
Yeah, they went in there and they actually like turned on monetization.
Oh my god, I made a difference.
Look at you, you're so powerful, Chrissy. Oh,
Thank
because
you.
of you.
Oh my god, we have a red boy. We have a red boy. We have a red boy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he is.
All right, there you go.
Oh.
Wait,
All right, was it worth 100?
No, super chat was in the way.
Super chat was blocking.
What do you mean it was in the way?
There we go.
There you go.
Yay! Oh, yay!
Yay, $100.
I should have just put you there.
All right.
Yeah, that would work.
Sky.
Just cover me up with super chats. I don't mind.
Thank you for the red boy. Hey all, fun Sunday show. Here you go. Flex for the ladies theory. It's Star.
It's Star.
It's Star.
Thanks,
Chrissy, love
man.
you on FNT and Theory. Always love your stuff. First time here on the show. Nice to meet you, other two. Enjoy your night.
Meet you too, Mr. Blue Sky.
Thank you, Mr. Blue Sky. Very good.
Bye.
Oh, very good. Such an honor.
I like a blue sky with a lot of clouds so that there's a
Men's
beautiful
muscles
sunset.
bring in the hundies. Men have surpassed the
Right?
boobs officially. That's funny.
Wow.
Whoa.
Right, this is no
Whoa.
longer a boob show.
No longer. Yeah, you know what? I gotta go put a shirt on, you guys.
No, don't.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
He's
I don't
living
know.
vicariously through you.
My boobs are working right now. They're in work mode.
They're in labor.
We have a job now.
They're in a yeah. I guess if my boobs could talk, they would be like, "Whoa, we had it really easy we had it too good for too long, and we did not appreciate like that we were living life on easy mode and just for just for decor, just decorative."
It's so true.
And now,
So
my
true.
God, they like if my boobs could talk, they'd be fucking exhausted. They'd be like, "Ooh." I'd be like, "Again? This kid is never not hungry." Except
Yeah, they've got something to do every 2 hours. Yikes.
Yeah.
What?
Hard
It's like
life.
look alive. It's like they're constantly like they're always doing it all night, and they're like, it's like wake up.
Talk about healthy though. That's the best food ever.
Yeah,
Can't get better than that.
I'm gonna breastfeed him till he's 15.
Lucky
no,
baby.
No, no, I'm kidding. Just
What did
maybe
she say?
at least a year. At least a year.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No,
gonna
just
do
visit
that.
him at school every day. Honey, it's lunchtime.
I had a girlfriend
Whip
who
him out
was
right there in the cafeteria. Everyone's like,
That would
dude,
be
your mom.
insane. Like this is you brought your mom in for show
Yeah.
and tell. Oh God, no.
Quickest way to go to prison.
I know a girl who's still breastfeeding her 2-year-old.
I just feel like once they have teeth, I'd be terrified. I'm like, it's
Yeah,
good.
the teeth start coming like, well, the bean is 6 months. He doesn't have any teeth coming out yet, but he's been teething since 3 months.
Oof. Oh God, that sounds terrible.
But it's just the little bottom
Ours,
teeth
like,
that come out first.
It's all fun and games till Chrissy loses a nipple.
I have
Yeah.
a friend. I have a friend who
Yikes.
lost a nipple. Monica Hase,
Oh, yeah.
adult film star. We had an
What?
extreme language barrier during our episode,
Yeah,
but
right.
I understood her enough to know that she lost a nipple. She was getting implants, and the doctor misplaced her nipple, put it on the surgery table, and I don't know, they just threw it out by accident or something. Like, how do you
Oh my
explain? Like, how do you lose a nipple? There's only 2 of them.
Like, I mean,
Sounds like a
especially with the way
Seinfeld
that
Some
surgeons do
shady
that, where
stuff
they like
going on there. I
They
think
had to
that
tattoo it on.
make sure that they look right. Like, how do you prop them up to make sure they look right and be like, okay, one nipple, perfect, that's fine.
They had to tattoo it back on, but it's
I thought you
not
were going to say
really-
to put it on her forehead or something.
Right?
Dang, that's nuts.
That's what I would do if I were a doctor. I'd be like, where am I not going to forget it? I'll just put the nipple right here. 'Cause I'm sure you're unconscious for this.
I mean, don't put it like on a tray next to you or anything.
Imagine the doctor just like finds it in his wallet like 2 weeks later, like, oh, here's her nipple. Like, or is it in his pocket or something?
My gosh.
But it's all dried
Amazing.
up. It's all like they just put it in water and then it comes back to life.
Oh my god.
It's just like
Porn stars have crazy
dehydrated.
stories.
So what else went on Sunday night for you guys?
Basically
Nipple
this.
talk.
We had
This?
a variety
What else
of.
did you do today?
Oh, today.
I made focaccia bread
That's nice.
from scratch.
I made steak and baked potatoes.
3 ingredients.
Guys
Oh,
make
nice.
stuff. Wow.
Was it good?
I don't make shit.
Yeah. Personally, I very much enjoy my steak and potatoes. I don't know why that sentence sounded so weird to me. I'm not saying I'm going to be in like in a restaurant anytime soon, trying to, make steak for anybody else, but I very much enjoy it.
You could make it for a man.
Yeah.
It's one of your
I could.
skills. Yeah. Like if you
Yeah,
had
really
a
good.
boyfriend resume, you would be like, you'd put, I can make steak on it.
Yeah, I mean, I have made it for my family, and my brother does ask me to make it for him more often.
Do you
quite
reverse
often.
sear
So
it?
there's
How do you
that.
do it?
I don't fucking know. It's just,
You gotta sear it on the sides first for a few seconds.
the pan
each
is very
side.
hot. Yeah, I have it
And
there and for like a minute or two. It's always medium rare, so I know that much.
Medium rare. Yep. There you go. And then just don't lose track of your nipples.
Yeah, I haven't so far. My nipples have definitely stayed in my bra for the process.
Guess what? If you ever have a kid, they sometimes try to he's always trying to rip them off. Like he thinks like, oh, if I could just bring this into the crib, like he's trying to separate it from my body, like, just have a snack whenever he wants. I'm like, no, that has to stay on, buddy. I'll just be like, give it to me.
He doesn't know what any of that means though. He doesn't get it. Your nipple is the milk factory, and
Yeah,
the
it
rest
doesn't
of
work
you
if
is
it's
mom.
attached. Also, his 6-month doctor appointment is this week, and I have to tell the doctor like the bean as he's getting to know himself in the bath. He discovered his body. And
that's normal. But
yeah.
I mean, he'll start doing that with his feet once he realizes what his feet
I mean,
are.
he has
too.
to know, like, he can't just, you know what I mean? Like, he can't hurt himself. Like if you know, like, oh, I'm hurting myself, like, you'll learn not to do that. So I think because right now he's in like everything he gets, he pinches, he pulls, he's like, you know what I mean? He's like, gah. But if he's got to learn not to do that, like, to himself, right?
I think he'll figure it out. But
at first, I was like,
pretty
Heaven,
good
like,
lesson to learn.
at first I was like, stop doing that. No, don't look over there. Here's a book. Here's a washcloth. And then, I guess you have to just let him do it and just pretend.
Yeah.
Sometimes he looks right at me while he's doing it, and I don't know what to say. I guess that's normal.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Star's like, what am I here for?
Star's like,
Well, she messaged me 10 minutes before you guys started, being like, "Hey, you coming?"
right.
I'm like,
I forgot to give you a reminder text.
I was like, "What?"
You're like, who is this? And I'm like, Star, it's me.
How did you two meet? Just through YouTube or?
Star
I'm so
was
nosy.
on Friday Night Tights.
Oh, okay.
I calling him Star is the funniest thing to me. Maybe I'm
I know. I thought it was Theory because his thing says Theory.
I feel like every
first name basis.
Oh my god! I feel like such a fucking idiot because you say Star, I burst out laughing, and everyone else is just like trying to listen to you talk, and I'm like, I don't know what is even happening right now.
I mean,
You
at
just
this
called him
point,
Star.
I'm used to all the names, used to all the aliases.
Star.
Would you rather be on a podcast and talk about Star Wars or talk about anything but Star Wars?
Great
I'm
question.
game. I'm game for whatever. I'm whatever. Whatever you want to do. Wherever you want to take the combo. I'm happy to talk about non-Star Wars stuff right now, particularly, but whatever.
Because you're upset about the
Depends on
trans
the mood
clone
you're
trooper.
in.
No, I don't care. I just talk about Star Wars every day. The old
Yeah.
Star Wars I like talking about more so than the new. But how does this mic sound? This is the first time I'm
Really
using it. I don't
good.
know. Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
really
it sounds
good.
great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Never used it
It's
before.
good. That's your travel mic?
I was just gonna say, is that your travel?
I got it before I left. This is literally the first use of it. I've never.
Wow.
What does this do? I'm scrolling something on it. Does this change it at all? No. Yes.
It makes you sound like
We might-
"Her."
What about
No,
now?
it sounds
No,
fine.
it doesn't. Keep
No?
talking. I can't tell. You have to keep
Yeah, I
talking
feel
though.
like it may be a little quieter.
Yeah,
maybe?
it might be
Mic check.
Yeah.
Star.
mic check.
Did you know that Star is an Aries?
I know
What's that?
that from when he was when you interviewed him.
Star is an Aries, and so
Fire
is the bean.
sign.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Man.
I am an Aries, like quintessential. I don't really believe in that stuff too much, but after reading it a couple times, I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of me.
The
Which
heavens
parts?
declare, dear.
I don't know. All of it.
Oh, I have a birthday book somewhere.
I didn't memorize it. I just remember someone
Are
reading
you
that to me.
fiery?
He is fiery.
I'm fiery, but I learned to be very composed.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Like quiet, but could fuck you up if he had to.
He's like a ninja fire.
That's
I don't
feel
know.
like
I don't know what I am. I'm just a human, just a person.
I'm just a man.
You figure it out.
Yeah, and he's humble, which probably irritates people. He has a Lambo, ladies.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, people like to mention that. Like, I'm like, who cares? I drive a Ford
Yeah.
Focus 2010. They don't make
I
cars
like-
like that anymore.
I like driving my
That
truck.
was 2006 Jetta, right?
I don't want to brag, but
I
it
love
was
that thing.
It was a priest's car. So when I got it,
You
it
call it the
had
holy roller?
it had a literal thing of holy water in it, and
Wow.
it had what else did it have? A clergy
Holy
parking
water.
pass, which I still have, and it had a little league schedule and a pair of binoculars. I'm just kidding about that part. I'm just kidding.
That's what women want, according to Gordon.
Okay,
Peterson.
Diddy.
Oh man, that's that I was like, oh no, yeah, I don't like him.
I'm just kidding. Yes, it was a Ford Focus. I think it was a holy water container. It didn't have any water in it. Because I tried to be
Oh.
like, fix me. Get it all over. But there was nothing in there.
Oh well.
The car
Did you
was
start
blessed.
combusting?
No, the car was actually like when I took my hands off the wheel, it would just drive me to church. I'd be like, whoa.
Where does your Lambo take you?
So it was a self-driving holy roller.
Yeah. Where would the Lambo auto? I don't know. Probably like an expensive mechanic or something, or strip club.
That's really
Yeah, I was gonna say probably to a place
head
to pick
on.
up the ladies.
My friend just got the new Lambo that just is starting to roll out now, and he did an inspection on it, and he got his bill, and it was like 20 grand. He's a YouTuber as well, and he sent me the invoice, and he's like, what? I'm like, that's just insane.
Wow.
That's
Was it like an
Wow.
SUV or a regular one?
No, it's
I
like
saw
the new
SUV is really
Evo.
cool.
It's like a mixture of
Oh.
it's like super
Yeah, yeah.
technical, which is
Do you know
it's
how
simple.
many 2010 Ford Focuses you could buy for that?
Yeah, but
Like
do they look
50.
as cool?
Yeah. Thousands.
Thousands. Yeah.
I don't have.
You would never have to buy a car ever again. You would just when one breaks down, you just drive the next one.
Is it a man thing? Like I definitely appreciate classic cars for sure. And my dad
No,
had
I
a
love
very
them.
cool
I love
classic car. But I would never, even if all my things were paid for and I had extra money, I would never think to get like a fun, beautiful car. Is
Yeah,
that
you
like a
would.
man? Is that like a man thing?
It's
I don't know. It
definitely
could
more
be.
men.
as a kid, I was obsessed with cars. I was like, I mean, I think of them like my little spaceship. Like if you had a spaceship, wouldn't you want it to be like cool and fast and have
Well,
all
if I
this
had a
noise?
spaceship, I wouldn't need it to be cool or fast because it'd be a fucking spaceship. I'd be like,
Yeah, but
back
you'd
up,
want it.
everyone.
It'd be a
But
cool and fast
but there's
spaceship,
different
that's for
types of
sure.
spaceships. You want like a slow spaceship? Do you want one that's more reliable? Like, what do you know?
I would
what
want a
do you want?
spaceship that looks like a 2010 Ford Focus.
Well,
Reliable.
yeah, you know, there's some billionaires out there that just don't give a shit about cars, but they like have $1 million watches, or they have like weird paintings.
yacht.
Like everyone has something. Everyone's
I'd
got
probably just
something
get
that
more
they feel like.
dogs.
You'd get like a very expensive dog, Courtney.
No, I just get like a bunch of dogs. Like I would just get like a place
So
with
many.
like a lot of like land and space for them to live in, and then
I could see you
just-
living on one of those
like,
dog
live with
farms
the rest
for
of it,
like
that one
for like
down.
damaged dogs, like a mentally ill
Yeah.
dog farm, or like they have wheels for legs, that kind of place. I could see you
Wheels
doing
for legs.
that. Like one wheel for one leg.
Well, so with those ones, what you do is you give them their little like special space that they like to hang out in the house, and then when you take them out to go potty, you put them in the little wheelchair, and then you scoot them around the neighborhood.
Thanks, Philly.
I've done this before. I'm experienced in this.
Does Star have an
I mean, I would
animal?
definitely. Oh, what?
Star
Does
have any
Star have
animals?
an
Star
animal?
have an animal?
Two
Do you
dogs.
have?
Two dogs.
Aw.
What kind?
I got a husky and I got a king shepherd.
Husky
Does
and
he,
my
is
gosh,
he like
they're
does the husky like every year he like can't wait for winter? He just sits around like, come on.
Well, you just misgendered my husky. It's a girl, actually.
Oh,
Whoa!
Is she
What's her
like-
name?
Is she a stormtrooper?
Uh-huh.
No, she's
Oh,
huskies are amazing. They're so different. They're literally
Does
like
she talk a
humans.
lot?
No.
Do you have
she's
to
pretty
like
quiet.
open the fridge and have her stick her head in the fridge just to like get a hit of like something cold?
She loves the cold. Yeah, she likes cold, but they're acclimatized really well. So like there's a lot of huskies in Cuba because they come from Russia, a lot of them, and you know, a lot of Russians in
Good
Cuba.
to know.
So, yeah, so they
Because I always
Yeah,
felt
see,
sorry
like-
for them when they were in the South, and so you just made me feel better about it.
yeah, so
Well,
they're really unique dogs.
Oh,
But-
they're
so she
very
doesn't, like, howl a
majestic.
lot?
She howls sometimes. Yeah, she howls if I do a howl noise, she'll howl. So like sometimes if an ambulance goes by, I trained her, we both run outside and we just howl.
That is so cute.
Yeah. And then she'll just
Oh,
look at me from the side of her eye. She'll be like, and I'll be like,
I love the dog side. I like.
yeah.
So cute.
My niece
I used
has
to have
an
an
all
Australian
white one.
Kelpie
It's
that-
beautiful.
Yeah. And then my king shepherd, he's almost 2. He's 130 pounds, huge, just the
It's
most
like my goal weight.
lovable. Yeah, just lovable boy, but so protective. Like he just will
Oh.
rip apart anything that like comes
Like
near.
if
him. So,
anybody goes near the Lambo, he's like, "Ang, ang, ang, ang."
yeah, he's like a pure
He
guard
doesn't
dog.
need a car alarm.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah, he's been in. I put him in training for like protective dog training, and he's been.
Cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty amazing dog.
He knows more.
Jongus is really protective of me, but I didn't train her to do that. She just does it.
She just breathes really heavy if somebody comes.
She tried
Threatening.
to bite my cousin for no reason. And I was like, I'm sorry. She like really she hates everyone but me. And so she doesn't
Oh,
want
really?
to hang around me.
So the shepherd, he loves women. Does not like men.
Oh,
Oh, weird. Is it the
Does not like
height
men.
you think?
Doesn't I don't know, doesn't like male dogs, doesn't like males in general.
Huh.
What's up with that?
You
Interesting.
can smell
You just-
testosterone.
Was he ever like
Maybe.
abused by a man?
No, I think it's just a territorial like alpha thing.
But he
It's-
likes you. He only likes so you're the only
me
the
and my
only man.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his
His
trainer.
daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves me.
Interesting.
Yeah, like a little boy, like a little baby.
Oh, a big giant baby.
He is, yeah. I'll find a picture of him. He's
Get a
the cutest,
picture.
Yay.
I had to
cutest little
train the
boy.
I had to train the baby not to be scared of dogs barking. So anytime the dogs bark in the house, I look at him and he looks at me like the baby looks at you
Is it
like, should I be
okay?
scared of this? Is this okay? He's like, is this okay? And I go, woo, 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 woo. Like I kind of mock the dog. And then he laughs. 'Cause I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, it's like,
You're a
and I go,
pet.
woo, 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 woo. Like we all bark. Well, I'm gonna teach the baby to bark. He'll bark one day.
Little howler.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is
That's
so
funny.
cute. Like he looks at me like, is it scary? Is it okay? And I go, it's okay.
Are you dressing him up for Halloween?
Oh, he has 3 costumes already. I have a bat costume. I have a
Oh my
Wait a
gosh.
second. Wait, solo.
Huge.
Handsome baby.
I would not want to mess with him.
He's
I do that
huge.
ball.
He's a giant
God.
boy. He's cute. He's cute
Shepherds
boy.
are so intimidating to me. Like
Okay, now
they
I want to see the husky too.
His head is it's like
big
2
head.
human
Wait.
heads.
What are the dogs' names?
Rain and Loki.
Rain and Loki. Oh, that's cute.
Mm.
Oh wow. Okay,
Wow,
so
you
they're
can really see how
similar.
big the King Shepherd is compared to the husky. Holy cow.
I'll try to find another one where there's like next to each
Star,
other.
have you seen that viral video where it's like it's obviously like not obviously it's a black guy with his pit bull and
those are beautiful.
Beautiful
Wow, look at his
baby.
eyes. Oh my
he has like
god.
person eyes. He's,
It's
like,
so
looking
funny.
through you.
She
Wow.
it looks so serious that it almost looks stupid. There's like, oh my god, look at that dumb face. Like she wants to be so serious.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, it's
Here
so
he is when he was,
cute.
like, he was
What
a
a
little bit
beautiful
smaller.
baby.
That's a little baby.
Oh, the
Aw.
puppy.
That's when there's
cute
no
boy.
guys around.
Yeah, no guys around. No,
He can chill.
I love that little boy.
Hold on, I have a
That's
very
so
important
cool.
video. Hold on.
I can't believe how much bigger the shepherd is. That's wild.
He's
A
huge.
big boy.
They
He
like
said he was like
howl.
200 pounds or something like that.
Nah, he's like 130, but he's just all muscle.
Jeez. I had a
Okay, Scar,
70 pound.
here's my
Scar.
niece's.
That guy was
husky.
massive.
Why can't I find this video? Oh,
Huge. I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, there's a photo of me with him. It's on my Instagram. I'm trying to find it.
show it. Have you seen the video of the black guy and his pit bull? And then the pit bull really wants to go out in the snow. And then the black guy's like, you think you're a husky? You ain't a husky. And then like he lets the dog out. And then the dog comes right back in from the snow. And he's like, oh, hell no. Like he's because really like pit bulls are the black people of dogs. So it really it's like perfect.
What the fuck?
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
I'm not the first person to say that. So it's fine.
Oh, there's a big boy.
Oh my
that's a
gosh,
big
that
guy.
is perspective.
He's big.
Holy cow.
Cow.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
He big boy. And then
Wow.
Dang, look
You
at the
gotta do
difference.
weird-
That's insane.
yeah, you can
Christmas
see the
card.
difference there. It's crazy.
You should put little Christmas
Wow.
sweaters on both of them, like matching for all 3 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little guy.
Wow.
I did that with the black and red plaid for all of myself and all my dogs one year for Christmas.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter even got
cute.
himself his own little black and red bag. It was amazing.
Where'd he
Anyway,
go?
he just likes being carried around in a bag.
Well, where's your dog right now?
Oh, Dexter, he doesn't. He's only here part time.
Oh, he ran away.
Yeah. So he's he's at his real mom's house, but it's fine. He'll be back one day.
Babysit him.
Yeah.
Do you have to make
Yeah.
sure, Star, that your dogs are like very exercised because they're big boys?
Yeah, they have to be, for sure. Yeah.
They can't be cooped up.
I mean, they play in the yard, like they play with each other, but they go out every day.
Oh,
My
Do
mom
they-
loves both of them. She loves the husky. She has a real close connection with her. She likes to take her out every day. Too.
Aw.
what are their skills? Like some dogs like try to herd you. Some dogs are really like protective and guarding,
Wow.
like herding.
Loki's still a baby, but he's like super protective, and Rain is well, Rain's kind of like a princess. Literally, like when she wants attention, she'll ask for it. When she's like, "No, just leave me alone."
Rain is the
Like a
husky.
cat.
Yeah, she's literally like a cat. Literally.
That's cute.
Yeah, when she
She
wants
doesn't
something,
have any
she'll just
special
look at
skills
you.
then? Oh. So is she just spoiled? Like, do
Yeah.
you know how to? Do you say no to her at all for anything, or is she
For
just?
sure, yeah, obviously, but
Oh, I don't say
yeah,
no.
I mean, she can pretty much have whatever she wants. Like,
Like,
but
give
like,
me your
what-
sandwich.
yeah, but like, what does she want? Like a raw chicken foot. She
Dog
likes chicken
wants
feet.
treats.
Yeah,
belly rubs.
she's not a treat girl. She doesn't really care about treats. She likes cheese and she likes chicken feet.
My dogs
Chicken
lie to
feet.
me to get treats.
Yeah.
I like
your
chicken
dog
feet too.
is your dog a Hispanic woman? Because chicken feet
It's
are
the best in soup. It's the best broth ever.
that's the only people with
Is
chicken
your
feet.
dog a Hispanic woman? Interesting.
Yeah, sometimes you just hear like bones cracking, and I'm like, she's eating those feet.
Wow, isn't that? Aren't you worried about the bones, breaking and hurting them?
Well, they're raw.
Crunchy beef.
Oh, right,
beef
because the
jerky.
cooked
Jerky.
bones are what can hurt you.
Yeah,
right?
cooked bones are what killed.
Oh man,
Yeah,
where do you get a raw bone from?
I mean the dog store,
like yeah, like anywhere
frozen.
that has that stuff.
Yeah, frozen chicken foot.
Dang.
Yep. You need to get onto the whole chicken feet thing because it's very good for your children when they're a little older. Gotta
Really?
make them bone broth. Yes.
The Hispanics know what they're doing. Well, I didn't know. Does it only come from feet? Can you make bone broth from other bones?
Oh, you can make it from anything, but it's highly gelatinous, and so they're people always throw them in with other things.
Here, Bean, have some foot broth.
That's my first time, like a foot.
I see someone in chat being like, Huskies are like 3 kids. It's true, they are. But once they reach past the age of like 4,
They're
they're
perfect.
pretty chill. As long as you take them out every day, they're fine. They're calm.
They could pull a sled. They
Yeah.
could make a.
Did you know the
snowman.
reason that they don't ever listen is primarily because they're bred that way, well, through evolution. But when they're pulling sleds, they're able to smell cracks in the ice. So even if the
That's
sled
so
guys like,
cool.
yeah, even if the sled guy's saying like, no, go, like they just don't listen. They're like, no, fuck you, we're gonna
That
die.
is so cool.
Yeah.
I never knew
You ever have
that.
her pull you around in a sled when it snows? Oh,
Why not?
No.
Pick one.
It would take more
Well,
than
okay,
one.
maybe I'll take a snowboard up to the mountain in the wintertime and she can pull me.
Thing.
dude, my tiny chihuahuas could easily pull me around the neighborhood. I know this because it's almost happened. So
Are you
I always
kidding?
consider like, should I just get some roller skates and just let them actually like scoot me around?
Buy one of yourselves a plastic disc, sit in it, tie a rope to it, and she just pulls you down a hill.
Yeah.
So cool.
I mean, I guess like you probably weigh a little bit more than I do. So that probably is a factor, but
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
I don't know, like maybe 5 pounds or something. But I don't know, like when 9-pound Penelope is yanking me like almost down to the ground when I walk her, I just feel like maybe
How?
Husky could actually scoot. I don't know. Here's the thing. Okay.
Are you
She's
tiny?
retarded. No. Well, I'm not gonna.
Tiny Courtney.
Am I tiny? I
seem
wish.
tiny.
Look at me. Yeah.
You seem a
Now-
little you seem
Well,
tiny
if
up here.
you're being pulled by a 9-pound chihuahua, I mean that's a little.
Oh right.
Well, here's the thing. She's retarded, and they do say that retarded people and maybe dogs also are like 10 times stronger than your average person. So I just assume that maybe because she's, like clearly mentally challenged, maybe she's like really, really strong.
Mm. You're talking about retard strength.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she's definitely missing part of her brain. She's not a real dog. Well, she's a dog.
What?
Making a lot of
What
sense
did
right
I just say? I know. Yeah, no, I know. But no, I don't know. It's her and
This is
Cricket.
the
I
Elon
want
Musk
them.
AI dog. This is like a robot Tesla dog. She's
I'm
not
just
real.
saying, listen.
It's not a real dog.
Find
It's a
her.
robo dog.
Penelope, prove that you're real.
Pussy says, "Why is the 9 on Star Wars series hat upside down?"
It's a good question.
That's a good question. Oops, I crapped my pants. Carmen, can I butter your sourdough bread?
It was focaccia.
Focaccia. God bless
It
you.
was sourdough focaccia.
Oh,
Technically.
sorry. I only heard the focaccia part.
That's fancy.
Should have just asked if you get butter or buns. Come on. Crap my pants or whatever your name is.
Um,
Was that what his name was? I forgot.
oh my gosh, the Chippendales dancers are unionizing.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Are there that many of them?
I guess so.
Twerkers of the world unite. I like that. Okay.
Oh, that's not relevant. I one time.
You know what's funny? I had to stop in Denver to get over here, and there was a man with a Kamala Harris T-shirt, and then once I get to Miami, there was a woman with a Trump T-shirt.
Wow.
It was just funny that like the two people I see with political T-shirts, one was a guy for a girl, and then the other one was a girl for a guy. It was just weird.
Was the dude a Caucasian cuck for Kamala?
No, he looked Hispanic or something. I think I don't know.
Oh, so
He's-
he was an illegal. They probably give you a Kamala shirt in your fucking free bag kit when you come into the country.
Swag bag.
Gosh, Chrissy, that's
Why
so
would they not
good.
put that in the
so
swag
good.
bag? Like, welcome to America. Put on your Harris shirt and your.
But it's just wild because like in Canada we don't have like nobody's wearing political shirts like vote for so and so. Like nobody says that. Nobody says like vote for Polyev or anything on a T-shirt. It's you guys are like next level with your politics down here for
Because
sure.
we're like, it's like team sports.
Yeah. I've noticed
kinda,
it.
yeah.
I've noticed this. It's wild.
Yeah.
Chrissy, that was a good one.
Why would they not? They'd be like, remember who to vote for next month, you know?
Actually, Star, I just got an idea. You said you wanted to be an American soon. Why don't you just apply to be an illegal like the rest of them? Get your Kamala swag bag.
Get my swag back. Yeah, right. No, I got to figure out how to do it because like, do you have to? I don't know. Do you have to pay double taxes if you become an American citizen? Like, how does this work? I don't
You
even
know,
so.
probably Legal Vices was just talking about that the other day about how he every year the IRS lets him know that he owes them money from certain tax years, and he's been living in South Korea for like 36 years or something like that.
Oh shit!
So he lives in South Korea just to avoid taxes?
No, he has to pay taxes every year here, but he's been living in South Korea for like 36 years.
Crazy.
Crazy. Why?
I don't
Probably
know.
incorporated here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What
I
if
don't
he
know
gets
his
the
full
Asian
story.
surgery? What if he chinks his eyes a little bit?
Then America will stop recognizing him as an American.
Exactly.
Is that the idea?
So funny.
Okay, well, I'll just go get some surgery.
This tax
No,
thing's
I'm
crazy,
American.
but I guess that's why like Logan Paul and all those guys they base in Costa Rica. Like Steve will do it as he has a house out somewhere there.
And
now.
Puerto Rico's good too.
Puerto Rico,
I know
right?
people-
Right, Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
because
is that better? Because then you can put your money somewhere else or something?
no, the tax benefits are like completely different over there.
Different. It's completely different, even though it's technically a U.S. territory.
You pay like 0 or something like that.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Why don't we all do that?
It's not
Is it like this in
zero,
Argentina?
but it is less.
Because I'd consider
Definitely.
Argentina, but I just want to be an
Oh.
American forever and nothing else. So
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll really like Texas. I'm not sure. I'm excited to go there.
Yeah, I
Check
have an
it out.
actor friend from Canada, and he's in Nashville, and he goes back and forth. And I don't think they pay double taxes, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Maybe if you're incorporated. So who knows?
Just practice your yeehaw Get
Get a cowboy
Get
hat,
your work
cowboy
visa
boots.
for America.
Yeah, just like yeehaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get an AR-15.
No, just be like, ma'am.
Well, I got lots of guns back home, but I mean, we don't have the amount of guns that you guys get.
I know, that's lame.
You'll do it.
Unfortunately.
I wonder, is X-Ray Girl trying to become? Because she's Canadian.
Yeah, she's from
Oh,
the
is she?
east.
I wonder if she's trying to be a
But
US.
Krista did that. She's from the east as well, and she's now an American, I think.
Is that what you call like fellow Canadians? They're from the east.
Well, yeah, I'm West Coast. They're East Coast.
Oh.
Like Krista's Montreal. And
Wait, what did you think he meant? That like Canadians are from the East?
I don't know. I've never heard someone say they're from the east.
Like
East
I
Coast.
like I'm on the West Coast, and like I would say like you're like, I guess I would say like yeah, you're on the East Coast, but like
Saying someone's from the east is like, she hails from the Orient. Like it sounds.
well, Chris, if you didn't know, Canada's much bigger than America. We just have like 1/10 of the population.
But how much of it is
You're just the
livable?
attic.
How much of it is?
Oh wait,
ice
so
and
did
snow?
you think that when he said from the East that he was talking about like Asian Canadians?
Yeah, I got confused.
Oh,
The
okay.
Middle East.
The east.
Middle
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on in Canada?
I see.
Amazing.
Gotcha. You're in the West Coast, Courtney? Would
Yeah.
you say Seattle?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like actually in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
Oh, that's like an hour away from Vancouver.
So close, yeah.
Yeah. Very close.
That's wild. Cool. You ever been up there?
No. Well, no, wait. There was one time I went to Canada for Warp Tour when I was like 20, but that
Oh,
was like
cool.
100 years ago.
Oh, wow.
What the
Star,
heck
if
is
you are
this?
going to adjust to American life, you have to study these various examples of American men.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man.
And I'm man enough.
Oh, no.
I'm man enough
Oh,
to
no.
enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Neat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast. I ain't afraid of bears.
Or you eat a
That's
lot
what
of
bear
things.
hugs before.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women. I'm not afraid of women. I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president? Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement. Because I'm man enough to support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I
God.
refuse
Like
to
that.
ask for directions.
Man
What
enough
is
to
it?
not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like. I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucks. Not worth it. I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
You raw dog
my
a few
kids.
things, I'm
In
sure.
front of my
sir.
horse.
Don't worry, this will have a payoff soon.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
Goodwill Hunting.
West Side Story.
That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel
Oh,
more powerful.
God.
That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women. I love women who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge. And I'm man enough to help them win.
Oh, this is
Oh my God.
Man, that guy in the orange shirt was my favorite. Holy
I'm
crap.
I cry.
the obese cowboy.
No,
No, the one
the
with
obese cowboy needs to put
hands on his lap.
yeah, the one
yeah.
in the back of the truck.
Oh, the one who was like perched. Nobody's
Yeah.
clear.
Why are they
Clearly-
trying to like I don't know, paint the picture like these are all like cowboys and farmers and
Because this is
Yeah,
exactly,
exactly.
Who is not their
Yeah,
base.
yeah,
I
those are the people that are
see.
definitely voting for Donald Trump.
The only people voting
see.
for Kamala
interesting tactic.
are like liberal women and just absolute morons.
Male feminists,
Yeah, male feminists. And
obese men
all-
in the cowboy
and
hats that need to
and
put
the
the carburetors
illegals.
down.
The illegals, of course, who wear the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That they got in their party bag.
Mhm.
That was so smart.
Why would they not put their merch in there?
No, I totally agree with you. 100%.
Missed opportunity. Who sits like
I can
this?
see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, Star, the question is, do you cry?
Star.
Rarely.
Did you cry when you watched Titanic?
No, I mean, I saw that when I was like a kid once, and I got bored.
Oh.
Yeah.
I cried more at Armageddon than I did.
I cried when I watched Gladiator and Last Samurai.
Okay, what parts?
The ends.
Yeah.
I never cried during a movie.
What? What? Courtney.
She's a bot.
Never cried at a movie?
Well, okay, I
AI.
don't really like watch a lot of movies, first of all.
This is when we found out she's a bot.
I already
She's a
had this
robot.
conversation with Fealty like a year ago, and it didn't go my way because I'm an
Never
idiot.
cried at any movie.
Well,
I hardly do.
I just
too.
don't. I don't watch a lot of movies. Like I don't
it's a
really.
movie.
And so I can't remember. How do I
You don't
not
watch
watch a movie?
movies?
I mean, not very often.
What?
I could like recite the Birdcage for you, but
I don't even know what that is.
It's gay folklore. It's like gay
Here I am.
required.
Back ladies here. It's Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. Are they're in a
She doesn't watch any
relationship.
movies. The one movie she does watch, she's just surprised I didn't watch it.
Birdcage.
How could you not watch
Yeah.
it?
I'm so
Unbelievable.
sorry. It's a great movie. It's a very
Dudes
good
don't
movie.
really
It's
watch
Robin
The
Williams. I
Birdcage.
just assume that everybody sees every Robin Williams movie, but
Robin
you're not American, so there's that.
Because that makes a lot of fucking difference. We're like an hour away. Yeah, you know, those movies don't make it up the border, I guess.
No.
Well, maybe it's just culturally in the U.S. Like Robin Williams is like
Culturally,
everyone's,
what are we like?
you know.
Fucking
I don't
something
know.
else?
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
I can
Uncultured.
listen.
It's a
Listen.
temperature thing. Once it gets up to Canada, it's just like, nah, it's too cold. These movies don't make it.
It is a temperature thing. Some movies can't handle the change.
I don't
in
know what happens in
temperature.
Canada. Okay, I've only been there once for Warped Tour when I was 19. I think I don't even know how old I was.
I was at
That was a
Niagara
very long
Falls.
time
Does
ago.
that count as being in Canada?
I don't know what Warped Tour is. At a concert?
Yes. Yeah, it's like a pop punk music festival that died.
Nice.
Because, I mean, that was 20 years ago. So, but since then, it went away.
Wow.
Very cool.
I avoid
Yeah.
saying like this. Anything I did was 20 years ago because I feel like there's something about doing something 20 years ago that sounds like you're old.
20 years ago. How old do you guys think I was 20 years ago?
Brag about being old all the time.
Yeah,
'cause
I was
10.
wondering how old you are.
Did you say 10?
10.
How old
0.
is he?
Oh, wait. For a second, I forgot that the question was, how old do you think I was 20 years ago? And I'm like, so I was like, I thought I translated in my head as how old do you think I am now? And I was like, why would you say you think he's 10? I'm an idiot.
He's very young looking.
They brought me on the show to make fun of me.
Oh, I
No,
think
I'm just really
series-
stupid. Promise you.
We're just trying to make you cry.
I'm mentally disabled, and so please forgive me for being dumb. No,
Medically.
yeah, well, and legally, but
I think
I have no
Star
idea.
is 30.
Negative.
20.
I cheated in it. I looked at the chat.
Cheated on a what?
I looked at the chat.
Oh, they said you cheated on a cat.
With a dog. I cheated on a cat.
I was
There,
like, all
I said
right.
it. There, I said it.
Okay. Nice.
was
to meet
like,
Unfortunately,
I
unfortunately,
gotta
I've
go.
said so many dumb things tonight that's believable.
Doesn't
Yeah,
watch
that's
movies,
dumb.
has an AI dog, cheats on
It's
cats.
not that I don't watch movies. I just don't watch movies like a lot. Like I do watch them. Duh, I watch Star
Have you
Wars.
seen all the classics? Have you seen?
And I was talking about all the Halloween movies I used to watch, or the scary movies I used to
How
watch.
old is he? I want to know how old he is.
42.
How old? 32.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So you say
No, you're not. The
32?
chat is saying 34.
The chat wins.
But the chat knows everything.
The chat said you're 34, and that's
They
gospel.
Googled it.
That.
Yeah, I'm 34.
It says so on Wikipedia.
Almost 35. What?
Wow. Now you can run for president
Don't trust everything you. Well, you have to be 35 to run for president.
of the U.S. Oh,
Well, he
shoot,
can't.
You're not an
Yeah,
American.
he can't run for. Yeah,
Unless
Cenk
one of us
Uygur ran into
sponsors
that
you.
problem.
Interesting. I think I'll pass.
Yeah.
You know, I really should have run for president this year. I think I could have won.
Don't do it. It
You
ages
and
you
Kanye.
being president.
Write me in, folks. Hey, come here. Prove you're not a am.
Oh, look at her weird
This is
dog.
Penelope. Yeah,
Oh,
this
those
one's
the
mentally
farms,
challenged.
something else.
Penelope.
You should
Does
have
she not
pulled
look
up
like a
like a
dog?
stuffed animal. That would have been hilarious. That would have been the best. To tell them you're real.
They work. Just squeeze them.
And then here is
It's show and tell.
this one's Chrissy's favorite.
Dogs you have.
Kind of.
This is 3. Hi, honey. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Just
kisses.
baby. I love you.
Oh,
You're such a good baby.
you brush her teeth?
Yes, I have to. Yeah. Yeah. Their morning routine. Their morning routine is like longer than mine.
You know what's weird is my dog's mouths don't smell.
Oh,
Really?
you know,
Yeah.
like, the bigger the
Good
dog,
food.
Don't know
the
why.
bigger the
Do you
dog,
feed
the,
them raw? Do you feed them raw foods?
I mean, yeah, but they eat like real food for the most part. They did the kibble thing. They didn't really like it very much. They like the meat. They like that.
And they usually have the
My-
most beautiful coats when they eat meat like that. It's amazing.
Yeah, maybe it's because they're big, so I don't know. More ventilation gets in there.
You ever go to like a churrascaria or like a Brazilian steakhouse and then I don't know, maybe some pieces of meat by accident drop into a napkin that you would then put into your purse and then take home for
into
your
his
dog?
purse. His
And then-
Do you think that he could just get like a to-go box?
Well, you can't say that. You have to discreetly put the meat in the napkin and put it in your pocket or purse and then
Right.
take it home for your
Never
dogs.
done that.
I mean, maybe you put up their spices on it, the dog's gonna get diarrhea.
You have to wash the meat a little bit when you get home. Wash the salt off. But then
Oh.
they love it.
You know, when I get chicken nuggets, Penelope always steals them from me. Like I don't
It's not even chicken, I
give-
don't think.
I
They're
don't
like
give them
horse
to
nuggets.
her. She will like surprise take them when I'm not paying attention. And she never gets sick. I don't know how it's possible.
These are wild animals living amongst
But like I
us.
caught her eating a McChicken the other day. She was fine.
Gregory Lieber says SimpCast is kind of like Theory Talks, but with 100% butt stuff and prodigy noises. Are you familiar with Prodigy, Star?
No.
What? The band? You know, Smack My Bitch Up. Wow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh, Prodigy.
Play my
Is that's that song? Is that one song?
You're the victim.
I forgot. Firestarter.
Yeah, I was just serenading you with that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch on.
Feel the pressure. Come play my game. I'll test ya. It's
All right.
automatic. Giants contained.
All right, what game we playing?
Every show devolves into this stupid song.
Oh man.
When did that come out?
Smack my milk up. Then that there was that night.
No, because I remember that song in the 90s. I was like very into it.
Yeah, like 97, 98.
The good old.
Wait, are you older than me? No.
Yeah, I just turned 39.
Impossible.
You did it, really?
Did? You look
What?
great.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Where do you put it?
In my boobs.
That's
awesome. I don't know. I don't know what that
You
means.
look good, girl. Pero like,
Yeah,
it's not
you
good.
do.
Nice.
Amazing.
It's like a filter she's got on the camera. It's like a
if
TikTok
she
filter.
moves Suddenly, it's like
She moves, it's
real-
like,
real
glitches
face.
out.
If I understood filters, I probably would do that, but I'm old. I don't understand technology.
Oh, you guys are the whippersnappers.
Mm-hmm. Whippersnappers.
Well, I think I'm
Look at this
gonna
amazing
go
creature, okay?
This show is we're landing this plane.
record some
This is-
videos,
This
and then I'm gonna go walk on the beach.
Ooh,
that sounds
night
fun.
swimming.
Yeah, the
There's
moon's
a
out right
quiet night He's gonna go howl.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
He's gonna go howl. Wow. Cream
You
from
already
some
did
young
that
guy.
one.
Carmen, can I
No, this
spread
is a
your-
different one.
Ugh,
Oh, it
disgusting.
is? It's the same
Yeah, the other
guy.
guy was oops, I crap my pants. This one is
Oh.
cream from some young guy.
All right, look, Star has to go onto the beach, and he's
They're
got
all
things to do.
full. All of your
It was
sisters
nice
have
to meet
bodily
you,
functions.
Star.
Long walk off a
Star.
short pier. Well,
Wow.
no, I think I'll be all right.
He knows how to swim, so it's fine. He's not blind.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah. Wait, who has your dogs while you're traveling?
My mom moved into my house with her boyfriend.
Oh, that's so nice.
great.
Do you like the boyfriend?
Yeah, nice guy.
Okay, good.
Oh, a blessing.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're like, you better take care of my mom, or else I'm gonna train these dogs to bite you in your sleep. Okay.
Yeah, well,
gotta
that's the
have a
thing is
plan.
like when you're an only child, you're kind of like you don't. It's not like you have sisters to be protective of. You're just kind of protective of your mom, I guess.
Aww.
Oh man, I have an older brother, and he
I
tried to
think
turn
boys
me
are
into a
just like
brother.
that though. My son has a sister, but he's still like,
Protect me from shit.
so
Yeah, my
takes
brother
care.
didn't protect me from shit either.
You have a
I mean, I
son?
guess in a way
Yeah,
he
what's with
did.
you guys? Y'all drinking? Like, y'all got filters on? What's the deal?
No, Carmen
has a
is
son-
just
Yeah.
naturally
I'm
hot.
I mean, this
already
one
60
over here is like a
next year.
fake redhead, and then we got 2 TikTok filters on there.
Oh my god! It is-
Wow.
wow,
That's so
it's
funny.
yeah,
My
it is.
son's like
I'm
your
sorry to
age.
distribute you.
She's a fake fire crotch.
Yep. I'm a fake fire crotch. I'm just a regular crotch.
She's she's a redhead with a soul. She's includes the soul. Soul's included.
I got a soul. I got a regular crotch. I'm the whole package.
There you go.
That's really all it takes.
Lactating, ready to go.
Yeah. If you're a woman
Busy.
looking for a man, that's really all it is. Like, yeah, I'm like a normal human. I've got a vagina.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good credit.
Men.
Very good credit.
Nice.
You don't
That's
have to have
great.
any of that if you're a lady.
Nope.
I mean,
You don't. Cartman, where
Yes,
can people
ma'am.
find you? What's coming up?
Oh, I have nothing coming up, and thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And you can
Aw.
find me by my name on YouTube and Twitter. Those are the only 2 places I hang out.
I love it. Star, what's coming up for you?
I'll be at Adobe Max in Miami in a couple days, and then SpaceCon in Texas, in San Antonio.
I
That's
might
fun.
drive down and visit you.
No, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Is Dallas close?
No. Well, it's not far though. It's like 3 hours.
Okay, yeah, not terrible,
Maybe
but-
4. Maybe 4.
Carmen
Oh.
came to my comedy show in Dallas once. It was awesome.
It was so great. And
That's cool.
Alex Stein was there that night.
Mm-hmm. And she gave me and Keanu journals that I still have to this day.
Aw.
was that the land whale night?
Yes, it was.
Ah, yes.
Land whale.
I remember. Mhm.
Courtney, what's going on with you? Tell the
Well,
people.
yeah, if you want to join me for some after hour parties this week, you can subscribe to me at Was That Courtney on YouTube. I don't know why I'm punching the air. And yeah, if you want to, and if you want to see,
As long as you're punching, not.
Gotta get ready for
hey,
No.
you could also follow me on Twitter at Was That Courtney, and sometimes I share jiggly boob gifts at Chrissie Mayr's boobs, and but that's not actually Chrissie Mayr. It's some
Nope.
guy. So,
it's a guy who lives in Orlando.
Carrot top.
Mm-hmm.
but
No,
he
real
gets mad
Star.
at me
Star,
for
there's a
keeping my shirt
man
on.
called Chrissy Mayr's boobs Twitter account.
What do you mean?
There's a
Twitter
guy
account
who
called
who-
Chrissy Mayr's
literally
boobs, and
his
it's a
account
man.
name.
It's a real man. I've met him.
Yeah, the person who runs the account is a dude that Chrissy is like doesn't like. No,
But you
no,
don't post explicit things.
No.
no. He
I'm a
no,
mother. Let me show
No,
this.
he was just like, I'm a fan of Chrissy Mayr's boobs, so he created an account. You know, like Mike Harlow's abs,
I guess I sort of used to have them out more.
or Zia. Zia had there was like the
I
account,
used to have
Zia's
mine
Fit
out a
Bum.
lot more before too.
Yeah, so it's just some guy and he doesn't even post pictures of her boobs. He just yells at women for keeping their shirts on.
Right. He
I'm one of them.
Which is nice. And we share a lot of the same views, which is helpful. Like, imagine if Chrissie Mayr's boobs was like a socialist, I'd have to disavow.
I don't think they'd be a fan of you.
I had a guy ask for feet pics once. So that was the weirdest thing.
No way.
Yeah, he was like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars for feet. He was like very specific. He's like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars for feet pics every week in a different pose that I want. And I just never replied, but I was just like, this is
Oh my God. How much was he going to pay you?
It was a lot.
Well, that friend of mine, the actor that's from Canada, he had the same.
How much?
I'm not gonna say how much. It was a lot of money per photo, and he wanted multiple ones every week.
$1,000 photo.
It was
More or
wild.
less.
And I'm like, why would anyone want to see my fucking feet? That's nuts.
$2,000 a photo, more or less.
I'm just telling you the story. That's it. We're not getting into
How much
numbers.
per toe?
I turned him down. I didn't even reply to him. That was it.
You were like, this little piggy stayed home. Don't message me again.
I had a couple of those. But it was interesting.
Why can't you tell us how much?
It was in 4 figures.
I was offered $2,000 per feet pic.
Let's just say that.
A long time ago.
More than $1,000 a pic. That's amazing.
No thanks.
Wow. It's super creepy. I'd be afraid they would be like a stalker or serial killer or something.
That's the thing. Like, I was like, I'm scared of this person when they were like, hey, I want to give you $2,000 for feet pics. Or
And
I
how
was
many
like,
different
I'm
poses can you
afraid.
really put your feet in?
Huh?
How many different ways can you put a foot?
I don't know.
Star never practiced. He never got into the feet pic game.
It's not my
So
forte.
he doesn't know.
And then there's like, you could do
You
thumbs
could,
up
like,
with your
You
toes.
can do like
Thumbs
toe
up.
poses. I
think, like,
imagine you
maybe
could probably get
you could
creative.
paint your-
Maybe put like
Paint your
rose
toenails different
petals,
colors.
You know,
But some people ask for
Creative.
pictures of you. Some people will ask for like, I'll send you these heels, and you just put a bunch of ketchup in them, and then put your feet
Ew.
in the heels of
Oh
the
my
ketchup. Like they want
God.
that kind of weird stuff too. So maybe you could have gotten some free shoes from it.
Maybe pictures of you picking things up with your toes.
yeah, you know that maybe a lightsaber with my toes. That'd be cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what
You're
them
right.
feet do though?
Ignite it with my feet. Right
And
on.
then the
Some
picture
picture
you
just want to see.
C3P toe.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes they just want to see your feet in like different socks and shoes.
Luke Toe Walker.
Yes. I think you should hit this guy up again.
You
Look,
could do
we
the
did it.
Star Wars feet pics now. My goodness.
You can be look, I bought this Lambo with nothing but feet pics.
I mean, well, that's what a lot of girls do.
You
True.
could start an OnlyFans for your feet, like a lot of women end up doing, and it just make it all Star Wars themed. You could, I mean, that right there could that could get you like 12 Lambos at least.
I know there's a lot of Star Wars OnlyFans girls who make crazy money.
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another
Yeah.
really good one. Obi-Wan Tonobi.
Ah, that's a really good one.
Good,
Chewbacca. Wow. Man,
That's
Chad's coming up
great.
with some really good ones.
Han Tolo.
Kaito Ren.
Kaito
Oh,
Ren.
Kaito Ren. I don't think I can't think of anything.
These feet were made for Ewoking.
That's a good one too.
I've never been prouder of the chat
A
than right
toe
now.
fighter. Hey.
That's a toe fighter.
Toe fighter.
Oh, that's a good one. Toe
Wow.
fighter.
That's not Star Wars Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, get
Wrong
outta here.
franchise. Get out of here.
Enjoy your band.
Band. This was fun. Lanto
Lanto
Calrissian.
Calrissian. Going.
All right.
Well, that's a good one.
Toda.
We're doing Toda. That works. All right. We did it, guys. Well, Star is reconsidering a career in photography.
Totem. Stardom.
Photographer.
Stardom. Totem.
Star, I
Totem.
wish you all the luck in your foot endeavor.
Foot quest.
Thank you.
Star Wars Tory.
Well, have you guys ever gotten
Tory?
any weird requests like that? Any like?
Not as many as I'd like.
I got the one request, or maybe like two, a few years back, and then I never again.
Wait, like they all stopped when I got married. Well, actually, when I started dating, like my now husband, we dated for 10 years. So like then that really first couple years into dating him, a lot of the weirdness dropped off, thankfully.
That's great. That's good.
So that's what I gotta do is just get married.
It does help quell some of the thirst.
Just a little thing.
Some of the erections.
Yeah. You'll be able to quell some of the erections, not all of them, of course.
I say that as I'm wearing a low cut top. Quell your erections, gentlemen.
On Twitter, actually, Zia's boobs. What's coming up for you, Chrissy? Oh, me?
Oh, yeah.
Probably stress eating. No, I'm going back to the gym.
Oh, I love stress eating.
No, I do have things. Monday, tomorrow, I'm interviewing Biddy O'Loughlin at 9 p.m. She's like a little canceled comedian. I enjoy her. Wednesday, I'm interviewing Esty Palti at 4 o'clock. She's the girl that does the really good Kamala impression.
Oh, she's so good. I love her.
That's it for now. I'll get more in there. Oh, and then I have a baby shower on Saturday.
And then there's nightlife on Thursday.
Nightlife on Thursday. FNT on Friday, of course. How could I forget? All right.
And then, of course, next Sunday, SimpCast.
And SimpCast. Thanks for coming, Star. You're the best.
Yes, thank you. It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me on.
Sharing
Nice to
your
meet you,
dogs
Star.
and your
Nice
foot
to meet you.
stories with us.
All right, you kicking me off? Or am I going?
No, we're kicking each other off.
Oh, you're ending the show.
We're all getting kicked off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll
Thank you,
bye.
Carmen. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you to the chat. You guys are the best. We'll see you next time. Simpy
Bye.
Simpsons. Bye.